Oh no, it was 7:30.
My headphones. They're ruining.
Oh.
We're on.
Well, I didn't know we were on.
Oh, God.
What did you do? Oh, is it that little cord?
That little cord that gets in, you know.
I got you. I got a little cord that gets in the way, too.
Yeah. Sometimes you wonder, why do you even need it? What did I text you at 7:30? What did I say?
Something about Tom Hanks being a robot.
Oh, yeah. No, he's with a robot. I didn't understand that title either. I don't think he's a robot in the new movie called Finch or Fitch or something. But it's a post-apocalyptic movie.
Cool.
It's I guess the second coming of Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Didn't he? I feel like he disappeared. Well, maybe COVID did. He did have COVID for a minute.
Well, he didn't. Well, he made that one movie, Behind Enemy Lines, or
that was Owen Wilson. Wow. What do you mean Behind Enemy Lines, dude? That was like 2001.
Hold on. There's a movie with him, Hanks, Tom. Hanks,
I know what you mean. Saving Private Ryan.
No.
Big.
Hanks, Tom. Okay.
News
IMDb.
of the World.
No.
That was the last one, right?
It was probably.
I just watched it.
No, it was a movie with it was a Steven Spielberg film.
By the way, we're live
on the Patreon.
Well, we're giving you 2001 Owen Wilson news.
No, it's not.
We're live on Patreon. All you got to do is text link to 71090, and you can make fun of everything that we're wearing right now. That's really what people seem to do with the YouTube.
Yeah.
With when we're live in the studio, all it is just making fun of what we look like today. Oh, by the way, on the text line, are we going through the microphone? Because our IT guy said, I think I fixed it. Yesterday, for part of the show, we were going through the webcam, and then it got fixed, but hopefully it didn't reset or anything. So let us know on the text line, can you, 71090?
Bridge of Spies.
That's not new, right?
I said, oh, yeah, that's 2015. Jeez, where have I been?
What are you doing? Like, what are you trying to do right now?
Well, I thought that was his last movie, but now that I'm thinking about it, when I saw the case, I was at a Shopko, so it's been a minute. He's done Circle, Inferno.
Poor Shopko. Shopko reminds me of Big Wheel. Big Wheel or Pomaida. Pomaida was in Michigan. And that's just one.
Are you just talking about the Big Wheel?
No, Big Wheel was like a Shopko thing, and then Big Wheel went out of.
No, what was it though?
It was a Shopko store like that kind of.
I thought it was like a brand, like how Walmart has George.
No, no. They just had everything like shop. Don't get offended when I say this, but they have pants with belts. That's what like the Big Wheel has, and like Pomaida, and tons of DVDs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like crazy amount of divots.
Yeah, but you're probably only remembering that now because it was a DVD time.
Tell me what Pomaida stands for. I could give you 5 guesses.
I've never heard of it.
I will give you half of my bank account. I won't.
I've never heard of it. I don't even know how to spell it. I couldn't even Pomaidus?
Pomaida. Pomaida.
How do you spell it?
Yelling at you.
How do you spell it?
Oh, P-A-M-I-D-A. They can't still be around, right?
Yeah, it's a department store.
Oh, well, look at that.
If I had to guess, I would say that it stands for.
No, you already go. I can tell.
Mike, and Dave.
I can tell that you're Googling that. I can tell by your acting chops over there.
I'm a fantastic actor. It apparently stands for Pat Mike Dave, P-A-M-I-D-A. It's Pomaida's founder sons.
Dude, it's really weird too because it's overpriced things. But poor people shop there. And when I say poor people, I mean my family. When I was growing up, we would go there because, well, I guess one of the reasons is because we didn't want to go to the big town. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, these are set up in, like, smaller towns, but everything is so overpriced there. My mom we were living paycheck to paycheck, definitely. We lived off her tips. I mean, Dad was a mechanic. He was making a check, but she would call every day and say, hey, what do we want for dinner? And then she would go to IGA.
Yeah.
IGA.
Yep.
Michigan, we call it that.
Mm-hmm.
And we would get, she never weekly shopped or monthly shopped.
Like never set up a menu to try to budget in some food.
Yeah, it's weird. That's just like
well, it's
such
probably why you went paycheck to paycheck
Right?
if you think about it. It's like I don't think you were paycheck to paycheck and you did that. I think you did that you were paycheck to paycheck because you did that.
Yeah, definitely. But we didn't have also Aldi's. You know what I mean? Like that grocery store that she was going to was like a Piggly Wiggly.
Like your hometown Piggly Wiggly where they kind of got you by the bees.
If you don't want to go all the way into town. Mm-hmm. And then going all the way into town, where do you go? Like, I guess Meijer. Meijer was there.
And Meier's not even the cheapest place to shop. I don't go to Meijer anymore.
No, and Walmart was way at the other end, but I think that Walmart didn't have a grocery yet.
Well,
I think that was a department store, and we weren't ready, so they didn't have all the outdated hamburger there yet.
I remember when Walmart started to get groceries, or at least I remember when it came to this area, because they were Walmart supercenters. They weren't just Walmarts.
Right.
Like you would go to
a big deal.
I remember going to a Walmart, and if it was just a Walmart, it was just a department store. But if it said Supercenter, it's like, holy S, you can get food here too. If you were asking about Pomitas, and are you having, what is going on?
Sorry.
Are you super tired?
Yeah. Bad. I'm here and I'm listening, and I want you to tell me about Pomita, but I gotta I'm shaking my head all the time.
Pomita's gone. They merged. They hitched their wagon to the Shopko train.
For Pomita.
I like how it says Fate merged with Shopko.
Aw. Poor Pat, Mike, and Dave.
Oh, what are they up to now?
Well, that was their
paycheck to paycheck, going to IGAs, not planning any of their meals.
Dude, those are their kids.
Who was?
The owners had 3 kids, right?
Yeah, the founder's sons.
Yeah. Nobody cares, Pomita. Nobody likes your sons as much as you do. Stop putting them up on a sign where I got to read them all the time when I drive by to go to Clare, Michigan.
I've never been to a Pomita.
You don't need to go. Well, if you've been to Shopko, you've been to one.
Yeah, I've never been to a Pomita, but I can tell you this. That's exactly what I think of.
No, she works in every one of them.
Yeah, just a frumpy-looking person standing near the folded shirts.
That's what it
Would
is
you like
now.
to try on one of these shirts? Our changing rooms are closed.
Now our kids, now it's just kids getting high in the abandoned parking lot of Pomitas.
Yeah.
That's all it is now.
Yeah, it's just
At least they're getting used.
Every Pomita is now a Spirit Halloween.
Mm-hmm. All right, on the way. I have, you know how I like talking to Orlando Bloom all the time, right? Any chance I can.
You call me often.
Yeah.
Not a lot of times does it make it to the show, but yes.
We can talk about him, or we can talk about something else that I think you will be way more interested in. Do you want to talk about? I will never turn it.
We got a full show. Can we do both, or is it a one or the other kind of thing?
I think one or the other.
I don't know.
No, well, we can do both. You want to feel a little frisky? You want to do it with some? You want to do it with the salt lamp on today?
I am uncomfortable, and I want to go to HR.
All right, I'm going to wake up, too. I'm not making any sense. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.
God! Oh, God!
One.
Cut a hole in a box.
Oh, what's in the box?
Put your junk in that box.
What's in the box?
Cut open the box, and that's the way you do it. It's my in a box.
You lie! Shut up!
My in a box, babe.
I really like this
It's
one.
my in a box.
Love it. Brad says, "You guys, shut
In a box, girl.
I just love how he says, "Shut up." Can I go back really
Yes.
quick?
Well,
All right.
can you?
I can. It's on Adobe.
Oh,
I didn't want to put this long one into the system just because I know we're going to delete it eventually. You know what I mean? Just like they get ridiculous.
Yeah.
You just have so much fun doing these.
What's in the box?
Cut open the box.
Right here.
And that's the way you do it. It's my in a box.
You lie! Shut up!
My in a box, baby. It's my in a box. My in a box, girl.
Hey, Jake and Tanner Experience tickets. We're giving them away 9-10 today. But if you want to be awesome and you're just like, I don't want to take my chance, we're giving away 9-10, noon 10, and 4-10. You can buy them if you just text JTX to 71090. Meyer Theater, Green Bay. It's going to be a good time, man. Come party with us. Hang out for a couple hours. What else you doing? Just stop, collaborate, and listen.
I mean,
Hang out.
for real. It'd be the only cool people. Cool people are doing it. I mean,
Yeah.
I heard John Stamos,
I heard that. That was a rumor.
Brad Pitt,
Brad, I heard Brad. Yep.
and definitely not Bill Cosby.
No, I
Bill
don't-
Cosby will not be there.
Right.
We told him no.
Dude, I was thinking about this. I don't want to get into it right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you can, come hang out with us. JTX. Text that to 71090. Also, while you're at it, text link to 71090 and you can make fun of what we're wearing today.
Yeah.
We are here for your viewing pleasure.
Yep.
Take it right to our Patreon and then,
Big old pieces of eye candy is
Yeah.
what he is.
really. And, yeah, you get to hang out with us in the studio if you text link to 71090. All right, so I was saying yesterday that, just like last segment, you know how I like talking Orlando Bloom?
I do.
I love it.
Yep, you do.
Any time that I can bring Orlando Bloom into a conversation,
You usually do.
I try.
Yes.
We can talk about him, or we can talk about something that I think that you would find a little bit more interesting, or we can do both.
I would like to do both because you won't even tell me what the thing you think I'll find more interesting because I think you don't want me to pick it. You want me to talk about Orlando Bloom first.
I don't.
So we could talk about Bloom first.
Well, I know you're going to hate the Bloom thing. You're not even going to care.
Okay,
about.
but what?
I mean, you're going
let's
to care
hear
about it.
Let's hear it. What do you got?
I don't know. I might want to keep it.
For what? Just for you?
This is just for me. No, it has nothing. I've really built this up. You actually built this up too much now. I am blaming you for making me feel bad
now
about
we all
me.
need to hear it.
All right. His insane filmography
Oh.
from 2001 to 2000. See, that's what you just did.
I'm already
can
checked
we-
out, but keep going.
Can we move on?
So what do you mean,
Dude.
His insane filmology.
Don't be patronizing.
Okay, let me.
No, don't even do that.
IMDb.
2001. I'll just go through it with you.
Okay. What?
Please follow along. Matthew 16, Orlando Bloom, 01 to 07. I feel like a preacher
How do
right
you
now.
spell Bloom?
Really? 2000.
2001. Okay. So I was being judged because I didn't know. I was trying to think of a movie from that what's his Mr. Hanks did from 6 years ago, and you're like, oh yeah, that's typical news, and now you want to go 20 years back.
No, what I was saying was you were trying to tell me the last movie Tom Hanks did was 2015.
Kind of.
All right. So check this out.
Okay.
No.
Hold on. I'm still scrolling down to 2001 so I can follow along.
Oh, that's sad, right?
Okay. 2001. Legolas.
We're gonna skip a couple of them that were just like voice acting. By the way, just before that, Bloom had he was in TV, like just like little bits and pieces, uncredited parts, right? That boom. He looks like a flippin' elf when they put like pointy ears on him.
He
They're
was
like,
pretty.
yeah, and they're like, go ahead, you're gonna be Legolas. So he had 2001 Lord of the Rings. 2001 also Black Hawk Down, which I think was with Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
And
I
in-
believe so.
And Mel in 2001 was a much
He-
bigger deal than what he is now.
His voicemails didn't come out yet.
Nope.
This isn't the nicotine talking, it's the truth.
I like him as an actor, though.
So do I.
He's really good.
Yeah, because of that anger.
Yeah. 2002, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Okay.
2003, Pirates of the Caribbean. 2003, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. 2004, Troy, which I didn't mind, but Brad Pitt hates it. That's one of his worst movies he's ever done. He got kind of forced into do it. He said he couldn't get the camera off of him. They wanted to center everything around him, and he hated that part of it.
Okay. He doesn't want to be the star.
Right. 2005, Kingdom of Heaven, which I don't think was the greatest, but it was, I think, pretty big in the box office. 2006, Pirates of the Caribbean. 2007, Pirates of the Caribbean. Then just dead.
Yeah, then it's 2008. He had a movie that is New York, I Love You, and it was just a segment. Then skip 2009. He was just like, I don't want to do that no more. And then he's in other movies I've never heard of.
So what happens? Did the world just get sick of, because he was all over the place? Like, and he had two movies that were trilogies, big movies too. Like, you're just seeing him on screen. Do you think we got sick of him, or do you think he made? Well, do you know? In fun fact here, Lord of the Rings, he only signed for 3 movies, $175,000. which they didn't. Well, he was unknown. They didn't know how well the movies were going to be. Well, I guess.
And they filmed all 3 of them at once, didn't they? They
Right.
had to have if they were going to release one a year.
Yeah, they did it. They did it like just over, I think, a year and a half. They filmed them all. Like, Sean Astin only got 250. Elijah Wood playing Frodo got $1 million for the 3, and
That sucks.
Smeagol got $1 million.
Really?
Yeah, but that would be tough. He was
I just
play
find-
play that part.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I
guess.
mean. And
And then it feels like his filmography starts to repeat again, because here he is as Legolas, and then Will Turner again.
in what years late are you talking? The Hobbit?
Yeah, he goes 2013 he's Legolas, 2014 he's Legolas, and then 2017 he's in Pirates of the Caribbean again.
I'm saying Caribbean. People don't like how I'm saying that.
It doesn't matter. It's either way.
Thank you, 1291. Tanner, please teach Jake how to say Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean. Is it either or?
Well, you can say Caribbean or Caribbean. It doesn't matter.
So
When you're talking about the ocean, you can say it.
should I just block 1291?
No, I think you should try to sleep with his wife.
Done.
Done. Happening.
Can't wait to
Look out!
put my flag in that. Conquered. And if this is the woman we're talking about, don't think I won't do it to your husband.
Oh, yeah. Or your mom.
Dude, I love me some moms.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I
G
should
to
have
the
the
I
only
to
thing
the
that
L
was.
to the F.
Yeah. That's me smelling. Sorry. Something's wrong with you.
You're gross.
You're gross. You're the one that brought it up.
Touche.
He got $11 million.
For
The Hobbits. And he wasn't even in it that long. But at least he finally got
he finally got his money. He made
Right?
his money on Legolas. I mean, and it's still only 11 million. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the most recognizable characters, probably. I think, regardless if you saw the movies or not, if you put Orlando Bloom as Legolas, people know that's Lord of the Rings. That's the elf guy.
Right.
And he still only got $11 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that window's closing though quick. Because I don't think they're going to be he's too old to be. Well, I mean, I guess if they write in an older elf, but I don't think elves really age. They're not supposed to.
Yeah, that's the issue. It's like, oh, you're not supposed to age at all. But I get they have de-aging technology now. I guess everybody looks a little weird.
Are they
but
really going to waste it on Legolas? Just get somebody that kind of looks like him,
Not when the family won't let them make new stories.
right? Or like Matrix. See ya, Lawrence Fishburne. You're getting a little too old for us.
Yeah, I found out they didn't just. It's not just a new black guy. They
got rid of Lawrence Fishburne and just
that's
replaced
Morpheus.
it. Is
They-
it
they
supposed to
made
be
it-
a Morpheus as a younger version?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But it's just Morpheus.
Dude, can you pull? Well, we don't get the big screen up. I want to pull up Lawrence Fishburne.
Which sucks because, like,
Now.
that's got to be uncomfortable for when
He's only 60.
when he's making John Wick 12 or whatever he's in with Keanu Reeves. And he's like, remember when we both got our start in The Matrix and then they wanted it back and they didn't even call me?
I'm really upset that they didn't. There's got to be a reasoning behind it. Is he overweight now?
Why not?
He's an actor, Lo. Give him a few months. Maybe he would slim up.
Yeah.
I mean, you only had him in all of the movies, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever.
Lawrence Fishburne explains why he won't appear in the fourth Matrix.
All right, please.
I've not been invited. That's all he says.
Oh, all right. Oh, apparently Bloom was able to net himself over $21 million for his time in the Hobbit trilogy.
Still. I mean, if you look at it this way, that's such a big character. Big movies. And those MCU actors get that per movie.
Dude, did you hear Chris Evans, what he was asking for to return?
What?
$100 million.
They could probably get it, too.
Well, that's what they're saying. Because he apparently is off contract now. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
I think he's asking. He wants $100 million if you ever want him again.
Yeah, well, he's done. His story arc is done. Like, he went back in time. He's old. He passed on the shield. And I guess the new guy that they want, that's Captain America, or he was Falcon in the other ones, but Anthony Mackie, you know him as Clarence from 8 Mile.
I do know Clarence.
Because Clarence has real nice parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's being canceled.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
From something with 8 Mile?
Yeah, it's going right back to 8 Mile.
So I guess Evans has asked for the sum of $100 million to sign a new deal. I mean, I just said that, but I'm just reading it now. Like, I feel like I'm more, like I got a source here.
Well, okay.
It's so annoying. That's so annoying because you have to have a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He's like, I have a ton of money already. I don't want to do these movies anymore. But for $100 million, I will.
Do you know what it is?
That's the thing with anybody. Everybody has a price tag.
I think it's. I watched a whole thing on NFL players.
Yeah.
A lot of these are just young kids coming up into the ranks, and what happens is these young kids coming up into the ranks is they want to compete with Aaron Rodgers and
And
put
make the money.
anybody and Barry Sanders or whoever else is really popular in football right now.
Barry Sanders, I agree.
Sure. And LL Cool J. No, that's a rap artist.
Yeah, that's a rapist.
That's a rapist. No. I'm thinking of who's the dude that played baseball and football at the same time.
Michael Jordan.
No, he didn't play football, did he? Bo.
Burnham?
Bo Jackson. Like Bo
Jangles?
Jackson. No, Bo
Who the hell's
Jackson.
Bo Jackson?
He's a guy that played football
okay.
and American baseball.
Are you talking about Tim Tebow?
No, I'm talking about Bo Jackson.
Are you sure? Because
I
Tim
am.
Tebow he was a quarterback, and then he went to baseball, and now he's a tight end for some reason.
You don't know, Bo. I think that was the slogan on the posters. You don't know, Bo.
Why did he have posters?
Well, because he was a famous football player / American baseball player.
Those leagues play at the same time.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I'm just saying, I don't think you're telling me the truth.
Or did they just play at Candlestick Park where there's a baseball diamond in the football
I don't
field?
know where Candlestick Park is either.
Isn't that the baseball / football field that they play on?
I know there are a few of those. I think Oakland had one, but Oakland doesn't have a team anymore.
I could be just thinking that he's an American football player
I think you're
that
thinking
played
of
on
Bo Burnham.
I could. That he also did stand-up comedy on his free time.
And then he also was very public about how he hates social media, but now he's joined TikTok.
You guys, I think it was Bo Jackson. You don't know Bo.
Who the hell is Bo Jackson?
I just said.
That's it. I'm Googling it.
Why? You don't got to do that.
Bo Jackson.
But anyway, they're trying to keep up. These young ones are trying to keep up with these Aaron Rodgers and these Barry Sanders and these Jerry Rices and these Elway. Who's the Elway guy?
John Elway.
John Elways. and it's hard to do. So they just keep spending money and spending money and spending money, and then they realize that they're broke because nobody wants them after a few years. It's like it's ridiculous. It's like 95% of people that go into the NFL are completely broke in like 4-year time.
Who is that one basketball player?
Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
I think it's
who was,
Allen
like,
Iverson.
working part-time because he had set it up so that like half of his money he couldn't touch until he was like 55 or something like that.
There's
and
a rumor that he was working at Foot Locker.
yeah, that he couldn't touch his money until he was 55, but he ran out of money by the time he was 50. So then people were saying he was working at a Foot Locker, which it's probably fake, but not in here.
I don't know.
My heart.
I would love him fitting. He's wearing the little ref shirt
Yeah.
and fitting me for shoes.
Yeah, and be like, "Go, why don't you go get it, Alan?"
Hey, I don't know what we were talking about for me to start talking about Bo Jackson, but I had a good point. I mean, I'm talking about the young ones trying to
make the monies.
It's trying to make the monies. It's like these people wanting. It's Chris Evans wanting Robert Downey Jr. money. I'm just as important in this universe as Robert Downey Jr. is. Why don't you pay me that? And that's the same what's going on with John Elway and Barry Sanders.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just looking at this. Marvel kind of painted themselves into a corner. Because I'm not saying that like age has a ton to do with it, but like Robert Downey Jr. got out of being Iron Man because he said, I can't be 60 playing Iron Man. Like, I don't want to be old doing a superhero. And Chris Evans was done with it, but they replaced Chris Evans with somebody older than him. So like they're going to have to replace Anthony Mackie in the next couple of years too.
Sorry, but that's Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
He's wearing football cleats.
Those are pads.
And then he's got that stick on his shoulder.
baseball bat. But no shirt on.
In 19 he played no.
It says that he played baseball for a few different people.
Yeah. So go to HE double hockey sticks and you stay there.
Okay. I do really like that if you look up Anthony Mackie.
I will.
In his About, the only movie I see is 8 Mile.
Hold on. Oh my God. That's the guy?
Yeah,
they're canceling him?
I guess. I don't
Wait,
know.
he's Clarence?
Yeah, the guy with the really nice parents.
Oh, I know his parents. I forgot about Clarence.
Yeah.
Now, I know him in other movies.
Like what?
More than, name some. We got to get going. We really got to get out of here. But you got his filmography up?
Yeah, I do.
Why are they canceling him?
Well, I don't know.
Wait, you don't know? You can't just
trying to look it up. I just saw it. But you've been talking to me about Bo.
Sorry.
It's been hard to keep looking up stuff when I'm trying to figure out if Bo Jackson was a real man.
Yeah.
You mean the Outside the Wire?
No.
Synchronic.
Yes, that is the one. That's where I've seen him.
And Altered Carbon, probably.
You got to watch Synchronic. It's so good.
Nah.
No, you should.
Oh, I found a movie that I think you'd really like as well.
Was he an X-Men? Was he one of the baby X-Men's or something?
No.
All right. Go on. What movie? Wait, tell me next. We got to go.
Yeah.
All right. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Quick text here for you, Tan Man. They want to know that website that you got your sunglasses from.
Shady Rays.
Yeah, the one. How much are they again?
They usually do deals where it's like buy one, get one free, so it's like $40 a pair, but it's lifetime warranty.
Mm-hmm.
So like you break them, lose them, anything, you just get a new pair.
I don't like it.
I like them.
I don't like people having my information. I don't want to be subscribed to something for life. What if your style changes?
Then just get new sunglasses. They don't make you wear them. You buy them just like any other sunglasses.
What if, Flo, you change your style, though? What I'm saying is, like,
you
I want to
buy
go
new sunglasses.
They don't. You don't
fit your
like. If I
style.
go to Aviators, is that just all that I'm getting for the rest of the time there?
On that lifetime warranty, yes.
Dumb. What if I don't want Aviators?
Jake, it's if you buy a warranty on your car and then you get a new car, you don't get to keep that warranty.
Well, I know, but I feel like I'm in a lifetime warranty with these Aviators.
With the sunglasses now, with the now you don't. You get them on the what you buy. So if you buy Aviators, you get them on the Aviators. If you get a different pair, you get them on that too.
What's that smell? It smells fishy.
The hell are you doing?
What are you trying to sell? You're going to give me a free air?
I'm not going to give you No! I'm not.
You trying to sell me oils? Is that what you're doing?
Oh my God, those oils people. I thought I was sick. And I was telling, because Kayla and I ran to Walmart yesterday. And I was like, man, I think I'm sick. And we were by the oils. And some lady, unasked, didn't ask her. She wasn't even part of this conversation. She was like, you should try lavender oils. She was like, have you ever tried it? And I was like, don't effing talk to me.
Hey, can you give me a take from Jake and Tanner?
Yeah, I can grab it.
I completely forgot. The unsolicited oil advice from an oil person, not okay.
Yeah, I
keep your mouth shut, woman.
I would have rather you drop dead in front of me.
Hi, it's the Jake and Tanner show. Good morning. We are live on our Patreon. If you go to, if you text link LINK to 71090, you can join the group and hang out and chat and talk and watch. Cameras are back, baby. Text link LINK to 71090.
What were you going to show me that you were like, this is going to be better? You're going to appreciate this.
You probably have already watched it on TikTok. Some of our TikToks, we have the same taste.
Yes.
So I'm sure you've seen MGK being mean. He's a big old meanie again to someone.
I saw that. I did see that.
Is the guy's name is Corey Taylor, right?
Yes.
From Slipknot. Let me just play the audio of MGK at some festival
where Slipknot was performing,
where they are headlining, or where I don't know who's headlining there. Can't be MGK. Whatever. They're both there hanging out doing their music. This is what he says when he takes stage. MGK.
Hey, you want to know what I'm really happy that I'm not doing? Being 50 years old, wearing a weird mask on a stage.
It's just so mean and hurtful and ageist.
Yeah, he is really acting like he's never going to age. Like,
well, usually people do that.
But
yeah, I mean, young people. I'm saying in your 20s. I mean, he's in his like 30s, but it's so far away right now.
I like what some people said. They're like, yeah, make fun of them for their songs, and you're in your 30s still talking about kissing people under the bleachers.
He is. Is that one of his songs?
Yeah, it's like one of his new songs.
It's annoying because they. I mean, I don't know too much about Slipknot, but I know the name, and I know they've been in this industry forever, and they paved the road
since
to help
the
people
90s.
To help little MGKs do their thing. I mean, they've been around since this dude's been in diapers. They've been selling out arenas and playing music since this dude's been little.
And
but I got backstory on this now.
I like what somebody said on TikTok. They're like, hey, MGK, the last time you started a beef with somebody you couldn't handle, you had to switch genres. Where are you going to switch genres now?
You going to go to country?
Yeah, what are you going to do now?
Because I feel like he got his fit. I feel like this is working for him.
You want to be the punk rock guy. It's working for you. You got the attitude. There was a kind of a gap in the market for the punk rock bad boy right now.
Which, by the way, side note, we'll come right back to this. Did you see MGK and Conor McGregor get into it? Dude.
Yeah. What are you doing, dude?
Connor would rip you apart.
You're a stick, and he's a professional fighter.
Oh, dear God.
His job, his one job, is to punch people in the head. That's what he does.
But that's the thing, man. You're on the red carpet and you have people, so you can talk trash because you know that people are going to get in between you and nothing's going to happen. So you can act like that because you got your crew right there going to stop all
but
that.
You can't mess with Conor McGregor. Somebody messed with him once, and he ran onto their bus and beat the hell out of somebody.
Well, he punched the 80-year-old in the face because he didn't want a shot.
Yeah.
And then they got mad at Connor and wouldn't allow Connor back into the bar because he punched the old man. So he ends up buying the bar in Ireland and bans that old man, his local pub.
Yeah. His pub.
Dude, what is Slipknot saying? What would be the song that I know from Slipknot?
Wait and Bleed.
Oh, Wait and Bleed.
Nope.
Can you play it?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Hi, who's this?
Sure.
Hey, good morning, guys. 3430.
What's up, man?
You know, you talk about this MGK thing. Is we're still talking about him. It's probably all just a publicity stunt for you, me, and Tanner to keep talking about him, keep him relevant.
I'm sure. He's doing, this is the most popular, or he's just really cocky, too, because this is probably right now the peak of his popularity.
Most likely.
I really don't care about, I care about Megan Fox. I don't care about MGK.
Yeah, and he does not deserve her.
No, not even,
all.
not
Thanks,
even
man.
kinda.
Why? Why are you, why, Megan?
Meg Fox. I have it. If you
Oh, you do? I want to hear what Slipknot sings. Because I got backstory on this, too.
Okay.
And why there's a beef.
When were you at that? When were you at that?
2007.
2007. Let me grab one of those songs.
He was asking when I was doing it at a rock station.
Yeah, because that was from the 90s. You wouldn't have remembered that.
Oh, baby. I was Neil McCoy.
I think they did.
Chris Gaines and Patty Loveless. I'm talking about the real stuff, homie. That real, those lyrics that make you tear up and make you cry, that 90s country.
Okay, so this is called Psychosocial.
Oh yeah, this sounds really familiar. Hang on. But this sounds like a lot of rock songs to me. Oh dude, this is what coke heads have to feel like
Every day.
Maybe it's not cool anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's just not the way to wear masks. Like in the 90s and early 2000s, that's kind of how they made a name for themselves.
Yeah, it was kind of their gimmick.
And now they are older. They're in their 50s and they're wearing masks. And it's just not what happens now, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. But and MGK knows that it's not what happens now. So he's going to, dig at that or just to make himself feel better, to make the crowd cheer. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know why you said you have backstory, right? Because
I
would really like to know why he's picking fights. Because I guess, is it just like, at least when he picked a fight with Eminem, it was somewhat the same genre. Like, Slipknot doesn't sing what he's singing.
Now I feel like, that was all. Because aren't they on the same label? MGK and Eminem.
So this is what I think happened. I think somebody from Interscope told Machine Gun Kelly, Eminem is going to come after you. A little bit. He's going to have just a little jab at you in his new album. You should have a diss track ready because it's going to bring a lot of news to this. I think MGK was fully aware of it, but I don't know if Eminem was. Because Eminem doesn't, at least his whole thing is, man, I just don't want to be in the media anymore. I just want to put out music when I put it out. Like, he's not doing interviews. He's not going around doing press junkets and stuff for his his albums. He just kind of puts them out and he's done.
You know, I thought about us a little bit with this whole thing because we did this with Murphy a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing with the Murph one is we do that jokey because we know. I mean, obviously Murph is good. He's been in the market forever,
Yeah,
and people like him.
Yeah, you can't be trash and be here for 72 years.
I don't, dude. We sound because I feel really bad if we sound as cocky as MGK does to Slipknot. I feel like MGK really means this.
But here's the thing: you and I are likable.
Yeah, that's
Machine
true.
Gun Kelly is a butt, and he looks like a butt. And
Anyway.
he's in the new Jackass movie, and it makes me upset.
So again, MGK said, quote, if you're just joining us on stage to Slipknot, and Slipknot was there with them, not on stage, but was there at the same festival. He says, hey, you want to know what I'm really happy that I'm not doing? Being 50 years old, wearing an effing weird mask on stage. So anyway, what's everyone's favorite candy? Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces.
Which I don't know why he said that. Is that another dig?
Wait, is that what he that was a real quote? Like,
Yeah, that's the full quote. Anyway.
Okay.
So, Corey earlier this year, he said, quote, who is the lead singer for Slipknot, said, I hate all new rock for the most part. I hate the artist who failed in one genre and decided to go to rock, and I think he knows who he is. That's how real estate agents have to feel about radio people.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
But wait, there's more. Yesterday, MGK tweeted, quote, Corey did a verse for a song. It was terrible, so I didn't use it. He got mad about it and talked crap to a magazine. Y'all's stories are all off. Just admit he's bitter. Then Corey tweeted,
Okay.
I don't like people airing private crap like a child, so this is all I'll say. I didn't do the track because I don't like when people try to write for me. I said no to them. Then he included screenshots of emails from January with Travis Barker as proof. So who do you believe? Do you think Corey said no to MGK and then MGK got a little bit bitter?
Yes.
And then Corey said something about I'm not a big fan of MGK. He switched genres and he's doing our genre and he sucks at it or whatever.
Yeah, I think that because if you just look at like motive, Slipknot and Corey Taylor's got two massive bands in the rock world. He's got Slipknot and he's got Stone Sour.
Oh, he's Stone Sour?
He's also Stone Sour.
I know Stone Sour.
He's Through the Glass, and he's an
that song.
He's an amazing
man.
writer. And he's super talented guy. So he has a name for himself in rock, and he has had a name for himself in rock for 30 years. And Machine Gun Kelly is Machine Gun Kelly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's going to start picking fights. He's already done it.
I hate how popular Machine Gun Kelly has gotten. I really do. I hate that I like that song of his.
Which one?
I don't know.
Both of them. Honestly, what he did, he's got, which one?
I'll just type in. Do we got it labeled MGK?
Yeah, I'm sure.
We got to get going. I know. I like literally when I came in today, I'm like,
that one. Yeah.
This is the one that I know. And I love this song.
Yeah, I like his other one that he has too.
We must not have it.
No. But I know you've heard it before.
Give me a lyric.
I swear to God. Oh, wait, no, that's that one.
Oh, I swear to God.
MGK. It's with Travis Barker. Clean. Let me see if I can find it. A clean version.
We do got to go. I remember coming in today, and I'm like, I'm going to stay on time today, which, by the way, we're supposed to be out at 17. These are the hours,
Yep.
17, 36, and 55. We are supposed to be out at 6:36 playing commercials. We should be back now, talking more MGK.
That is a fact.
You got that?
Just wait. Just wait.
I got that Stone Sour Through the Glass.
An epidemic inside your head.
Oh, God.
How do you feel?
Oh, man, this song is really good.
That's the question.
It sounds early 2000s, right? It does
Yeah.
to me. Anyway.
So this is the song that I liked from him.
That's Slipknot. That's the dude that's screaming in that one song that you played.
No, Corey Taylor likes the screaming music, and he also likes the more
mellow
music like that. So instead of like trying to change Slipknot, or change Stone Sour. He's like, I guess I'll just keep doing both.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is great, too. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's doing a really good job of keeping himself in the public eye.
He is.
Yeah.
And which is, I mean, good for him if that's his goal.
Right.
But, yeah.
We probably got to go. Now we're just so late, I just want to keep going, but I know we'll get even in more trouble.
What do the commercials look like? This isn't another 8-minute commercial segment, is it?
I don't think so. Dude, we have to make mention of the beer thing really quick and what went down with that. We'll do it next.
Okay.
All right. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.
Ugh.
Hi there. Good morning. 95.9 KISS FM. Win a trip to Vegas with Natty Light and KISS FM.
I do love me some Natty Light and KISS FM.
You can go find out all that info at 959kissfm.com. Also, if you want exclusive content, exclusive podcast, exclusive scams, you want to watch us live in the studio, like right now, you can watch the live show. You can get our bonus segments. You can do all that. All you got to do is text LINK, LINK, to 71090. I'm going to play a scam that we ended up playing on Friday.
Oh.
I think it's worth playing. We'll do that in a minute. Good morning. Dude, you know what I just realized?
What?
I didn't just realize, I just heard this or read this somewhere. That rich people, a lot of the times, will go out of their way. They actually have a professional team to make them seem more at your level. Even though you know they have money, they have like almost a PR team that'll make them seem more your level so you continue buying their products.
Oh, so like not doing what Will Smith said, where he was like, "This is the first time I've ever been in a normal car."
Right. Well, like
they wouldn't say things like that. Like you'd get Robert Downey Jr. saying, "I like to," or Miranda Lambert saying, "I go to Walmart and saw my CD in the $5 section."
Warren Buffett saying that he has a 3-bedroom house.
Yeah,
And
house.
Right. I don't know. And saying that his favorite place to eat is Red Lobster. Do not do that. That is my fancy restaurant.
That's what we call fancy. But Warren Buffett, well, maybe I'm just saying this because he doesn't like the big crazy spender way.
Well,
but maybe
again,
that's just his
right.
PR.
It could be like Walmart guy. That there was a story of him when he had a meeting. He drove up in a really old pickup truck. That it's not like a classic old pickup truck.
But just like like if it was now, it would be like a 12-year-old pickup truck. It's got some scratches, dents.
They want you to continue using their product, man. Yeah. Like the Facebook guy, they were using him as an example on this. They want you to continue using Facebook. They don't want you to realize that his gray shirts.
Mm-hmm.
No, he only has gray shirts. That's all. He doesn't care about fashion, dude. Those are $300 and $400 shirts. One shirt.
Yeah.
$300.
Yeah, they used to not be that. Like he used to just wear the Walmart brand Fruit of the Loom 3 in a pack thing, but then he's like, well, I'm a billionaire. I want the same shirt, but I want it to be the most comfortable thing in the world. I bet you he wears clothes that are so comfortable it feels like he's naked all day.
He has a private land in Hawaii, 600 acres in Hawaii.
Oh, that seems like an affordable place to buy land.
It's like, hey, dude, I want some acreage on the moon.
Oh, that's
so weird.
That's Tom Cruise crap.
You got too much money, man.
Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you know it's too much.
And can I go into real estate? Do we do J&T Realty? And then we just sell land on the moon? Like, who just took Tom's money for that? Because what real estate agent just went, dude, I just took 10% on Tom Cruise. He just bought some land. Like, really?
Yeah. Who has jurisdiction on the moon? Nobody does.
Hey, can you kill somebody in space and then land back on Earth and not have any consequences? If me and you went up there and I just ripped your mask out and then took a pillow and suffocated you, so it seems like I don't need to do the pillow thing, but I just want to.
Well, you can't do it in the International Space Station.
No, I wouldn't. We're floating like gravity. There's a rope. We're attached.
Why would you have to kill me? I'm gonna die.
With the mask off? No. We're attached. Okay,
so we're attached to each other.
Like somebody's holding us like a kite.
Oh, okay.
From Earth.
Okay.
We're up there. They're pulling us in. It's taking a little bit. I take your mask off, then put a pillow on your face.
Yeah, you're still going to go down for murder.
Why? Because the rope is attached to Earth?
Yes.
Why would I go down for murder when I murdered you? There's no, who made the law in space?
Jesus.
You don't, I really think I could get away with killing you in space. right? If I'm not on international space, like you said,
I don't know how to answer that question.
are you scared?
anymore.
Well, I'm not going to space.
I don't want to go to space with you.
I don't want you to go to space with me.
No,
Screw
I
you.
want to go to space.
Dude, I'd be fine. I'd be a fine person to go with in space.
No, you would be panicking the whole time. You'd be like, I don't like this.
I would be. But I really think we could get away with murder there.
I mean, probably. There ain't going to be no police officer.
But then I come back down and I don't want nobody talking to me about anything
there's
about
only
murder.
2 of us, and I've got a pillow jammed in my helmet. So, yeah, people are going to be like, I'm pretty sure Jake killed him.
Well,
Unless there's some sort of pillow alien.
No.
it's a My Pillow guy.
You can,
He's up
I'll
there looking
video
for
it,
votes.
homie, and put it on YouTube. I don't care because I should be able to get away with it.
Okay, well, let's just Google. Can you
Who's this?
murder?
Hey, calling about the murder in space.
Yeah, can you do that?
I'm pretty sure it's the same laws as like murdering someone in international waters. Like if you're tethered to the space station, you're probably considered like on United States land. So yeah, it'd probably be murder.
Okay, but if I'm not tethered, I might be okay. Wait a
I
minute.
think-
What if we're
I
on the
think
moon?
if you just cut the tether and give Tanner like a little nudge,
Well, no.
be good to go.
I mean,
Okay,
we
wait a
don't
minute.
need to plan my murder.
So what do we do? Like,
Yeah.
he's
It's
using-
just a little. Oh, whoops! Oh no! Oh man!
But he's
Knife,
using
knife.
No, stop stabbing me. But you're using
Yeah,
U.S. space suits.
Okay, I made my own. I'm just
I
saying.
ain't getting in no spacesuit you made.
So wait, the international space water. What did we call it? I forget. I'm losing the words here. The water. The
Space.
the
International waters?
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. So I said everything, but I was adding too much.
Yeah, you said it like a foreigner,
Right.
like somebody who learned English as a second language.
So can I kill Tanner with? Okay, so let's say he's in a spacesuit. I open the spacesuit. I put a pillow on his face, and then I drowned him in the water, international water. Can
there's
I
no
get
water
away
in
with
space.
that? No, not space.
I mean,
you're just wearing a
I think
spacesuit.
as long as you're just free floating in space, yeah, you should be
No.
good
Take
to go.
space out of it. I'm in the water now, and he's in a spacesuit.
Oh, we're in the water.
Yeah.
International
well,
waters.
Can you kill people
mean,
in international waters?
as long as you're not waving an American flag on the boat, I think you're good to go.
That's crazy.
Who
You
are
can
you?
wait. You can kill people in international waters.
I don't think you should.
No, but can you?
I mean, okay, let me look
I mean,
that up.
technically,
Can you murder in
That's crazy.
international?
We got to get going too. There's a spot like Tanner. You were telling me a couple months ago. There's a spot like right in the United States where you can just kill somebody like on like some kind of border. Is it?
oh yeah, there's like a little corner in Idaho where there's like no laws.
It's called Murder Alley, and it's either in Idaho or Wyoming. There's a very small strip where if you murder somebody, you get away with it because there's not enough people in that county to fill a jury. And if you go to trial, it has to be trial by jury in that area, so they can't hold a trial, which means that you get away with it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I don't think that's true. I can't. Okay, so you're telling me we're in spacesuits. I take you to this little chunk of land. I put a pillow in your suit, shut it, and then shoot you. You're telling me that I can just walk away, or do I have to live in like a tent right next to your dead body in that little chunk of land? Why can't you answer me?
I don't know the answer. You're asking me questions I can't answer you.
Well,
You can't kill people ever. It's always
I
illegal.
know it's bad.
No. It's illegal at any time to kill a person.
Listen, I wanted. Nobody's giving me a straight answer. Can you kill in space? Can you kill in international waters?
No,
and do I have to
no.
live? You can't.
Right here, maritime countries essentially control the territory. Okay, you have to abide by the laws of the country you came from. That's not justifiable.
So if I come back to Earth, they're like, we don't
can't-
like murder.
Yeah, you still can't kill people.
So back to the land thing, Lo. That chunk of land, you would have to live in that chunk of land because right when you step foot, whoop whoop,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you'd be extradited right into the U.S.
It's crazy. Do people actually murder people there?
People murder. Yeah, people murder
At
people
that
a lot
little,
of places.
that little chunk of land, though.
What chunk of land?
The land that you were just saying that you can get away with murder in, like Montana or whatever.
Oh.
There's got to
Yeah,
be
but
just
you
a
can't-
bunch of murderers living there, like a weird
Well, you can leave
it's
that
a trailer
area.
park filled with
No,
murders.
that area you can leave.
You're telling me I just asked you this. I could take you into a spacesuit there.
Why do I got to be in a spacesuit?
I'm just keeping the same thing going to keep consistency of these stories. And then I put a pillow over your face and shoot you. I can just walk away?
Yes.
No.
Technically, you would have to be tried by people in the county, and there's not enough people who live in that county to fill a jury. So, yeah, you wouldn't be able to stand trial, which means that you can't be found guilty because your amendment right means that you have to stand trial.
Why are not all murderers going to that little triangle of
I don't
land?
know,
then?
it's probably a little hard to get people to go there with you, especially you. You just got that
I'm not-
murder vibe to you.
No, well, where do you get that idea from?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's the mountain biking.
Could be.
I think anybody whose legs pedal that fast are just up to something.
Dude, speaking of that, I gotta tell you something next about I'm having an issue with mountain biking. It's a Jay and Tanner show. More about us next.
'Cause you were hard on your mama?
She's all I want, and I've waited for so long.
Hard on your mama? God,
Can't you see? You're just not the girl for me.
your mama?
I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with you.
I like that.
It's not fair
Yeah.
because that's not how that went. That's manipulation of audio.
I didn't even realize that it happened like that. I was just shortening it.
Yeah, well, you shortened it to take out the point where you were a weird to, at that point, a stranger.
All right, it is the Jake and Tanner Show. It's Kiss FM. Jake and Tanner Experience. Come party with us, man. October 22nd or the 23rd. We give you a couple different nights for the same show. Just, I don't know, maybe a Friday or a Saturday works better for you. Or come both, whatever. But we're going to be hanging out. We're going to be partying. We're on stage. We give away things. We play games, skits, bits, chicks. I don't know. Dudes. It's going to be a ton of fun. Beer drinking to be had. The Jake and Tan. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. That beer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you said you had information for me.
Yeah. And by the way, I got more on that space murder thing too. Well, I just to come back because I think a lot of people are there's no closure there
Yeah, there's closure.
about
Don't
can you
anybody.
murder in space.
Can't murder anywhere.
So please buy the tickets to the Jake and Tanner Experience. Come hang out with us. Don't wait on it. Don't be like, well, maybe. Just do it. Just come. It's a couple hours of fun.
It's a really fun date night.
Yeah. Just text JTX to 71090. While you're at it, you can text LINK and watch us live in the studio right now to 71090 Corks and Caps text line.
Yeah, unless you want to be a lame person filled with lame thoughts and ideas.
People are talking back and forth on there right now, I believe. Also, exclusive content, exclusive podcast, bonus segments.
Ton of stuff comes with it.
Whatever. Text link. So that, how do I want to do that? So the beer yesterday that we got from Lionsdale, we got a Jake and Tanner beer.
Yes.
That we're debuting at JTX October 22nd and 23rd. You're going to be able to buy it there. It's a breakfast beer. Vanilla.
Well, it's a breakfast stout.
Sorry.
You can drink it at any time.
Right.
You don't have to drink it at breakfast.
But what are the flavors in it?
Blueberry, maple, vanilla.
Yeah. That's there. That's there. Now, what we did here yesterday, we had voting.
Yeah.
If you were following the show yesterday all week long, we had voting of you get to name the beer.
Yep.
There were 3 names up there. One being Talking Nonsense, another one was something, and then the third one was We Do What We Want.
Yes, that's what the third one was.
No changes has happened
Ever.
ever.
No. Mm-mm. That's just what it was.
Yesterday, once that happened, we were expecting an email just to see how things were going. We thought we'd have 2 or 3 meetings with the suits. We were a little nervous about some things because if you understand, it's an exciting time what happened yesterday. Nothing.
Nope. Nobody said anything.
Actually, Joe did.
Oh.
He came in to me and he goes, hey, I saw the name We Do What We Want won the voting. And I go, yeah. And he goes, that's awesome, man. That's the one I wanted too.
Oh, good, because that was the one that was legit, and that one did it.
So we're going to continuing on.
Good. Mm-hmm.
With the Jake and Tanner Experience, and with Lionsdale, and the beer that you
voted on. Yep, that you voted on, totally.
And everybody is just going on with their day yesterday, and I think there was a meeting with Lionsdale, not with us, with other people, and it's nothing.
Everything is okay. Everything's fine. It's all good.
Cool. Hey, anyway, by the way, if you go and hang out with us at the JTX, you're going to be able to have some of that beer. If you buy it.
Yeah, you got to buy it. But
So text JTX to 71090. It's called the Zone of Death in Yellowstone.
Yes, it's a zone of death.
Where you can apparently just murder people.
It's still not legal. It's just a loophole. Let me read you the loophole.
Please. This all started because I was asking Tanner if him and I went up to space, could I kill him?
It's just uncomfortable.
Panger sent me something that I can read too about the space thing. It's actually legit. It comes from howstuffworks.com.
Okay. So what is it?
Oh, you want me to go? Okay.
I mean, the loophole is just what I said before, that you have to be tried. It's a constitutional thing. It's a weird
but
loophole.
I guess something happened where the dude poached a deer out there. And he's like, you can't take my license. I can kill out on this land. But he still, it didn't work like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people say it works. How about this? Just don't murder anybody, and you won't have to try to do.
I'm not saying that anybody
I'm not
should
saying
murder.
you. I'm just saying anybody that you shouldn't murder. But especially you right now.
Well, no.
No, just don't. I can't.
So that if an astronaut is accused of killing another American while traveling in a NASA spacecraft or commercial space vehicle launched from the U.S.
Yeah,
you can be prosecuted.
Yes.
Within the authority to arrest the alleged killer and bring him or her back to Earth for trial in federal court.
You'd have to land in a country that has no extraditing.
Right.
Which means that they can't just go there and take you and bring you back.
Hey, 2341 has an amazing name for the beer. You should have called it None of Your Business. When they ask, what do you want? None of your business. Oh, I really like that.
That's super funny.
All right, I want to continue kind of on with this theme because I need to know this, and I need to ask you a serious question. No, I don't want a new boot goof anymore.
Okay.
No more new boot goofing.
Good.
Has anybody in Florida really have put their eyes on Brian Laundrie?
I don't know.
They
stopped
either.
looking for him.
I heard that. So tell me, Lo, has anybody actually seen him walking around the yard besides his parents?
Oh, so you're saying you don't think he ever went to Florida?
I got a couple theories here that I want to read. Some of them are crazy, and some of them's like, oh, maybe. Here, listen to this theory.
Okay.
This again on TikTok.
But didn't the police talk to him?
Did they? I don't know. That's what the way you just said that is the way I asked it this morning in the car when I was driving here. Didn't the police talk to him?
Yeah.
Her death, Gabby's death, has created one of the largest open source missing person investigations the internet has ever seen, led essentially by TikTokers, by content creators.
Yeah.
Where I get my news right now is from TikTok. Where the Gabby Petito case broke is from TikTok.
Yep, that's where I saw it first.
Okay, so listen to this theory. Did you see the video of somebody driving by and then there's the van?
Yeah.
And then a little ahead, the van with Brian and Gabby's van. And a little bit ahead of that, it was a truck parked.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, listen.
As a former camper drives past Gabby Petito's van, you can see the door shut and Brian's flip-flops next to the van, along with a book and flashlight. As the camper keeps driving, you can see a truck up the road with a lady wearing sunglasses and what looks like a wig. You also can see a man that looks bald just like Brian's father. It seems unusual as people do not camp out in a truck.
All right, so wherever that was not in Florida where that video was taken.
Okay.
So what this theory is that the mom and dad met Brian, drove Gabby's, I think it was Gabby's van, whatever, Gabby and Brian's van back to Florida to look and to say that he was there lawyered up and then looked and saw that he was there. It looked like he went to Florida, but actually he was just wherever he was at that campground going the complete opposite way. Because has anybody seen him in Florida? If they have, please correct me right now. And I don't want to hear, because I'm literally getting this from... I don't have a source. I'm not saying this is fact.
Yes.
But don't tell me you heard from TikTok that there was a picture taken and it kind of looked like him.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, was there... Could you imagine if the FBI sitting back going, is there any more TikTok links?
Yeah. Whoa, we're on quit listening to the Renegade. I know that sound. It's a Bugs Bunny sound. You're just looking at butts.
Did whatever Melissa 410 post anything about about Gabby and her TikTok? No. Well, let's go get some lunch, and when we get back, maybe we'll let's go through some TikTok, and maybe we'll go venture out and look for wherever they say.
What about Big D 420? He's been on this case really good. Nothing from Big D, huh? Okay.
All right. Well, let's just hang out. Let's play some pool.
But they so they searched their house, the parents' house.
I guess they're searching the sisters right now.
I don't know what to do with this anymore.
Well, I can tell you
the
this.
theories are getting crazier and crazier because we don't know anything yet, and people just want to make theory.
I can tell you that that's a really interesting one, though, that the parents met him, drove the van back because he told them and said, hey, you know, this went down. And they're like, okay, we're going to make the cops, you know, like, and then what was it? The parents saying, hey, he went out to the bog or whatever, the national forest in Florida, the reserve. He went out there with a backpack, haven't seen him.
Yeah, he said he was leaving.
And then he's over in Seattle, Washington doing a morning show or something. I doubt that. But what I'm saying is he's out the opposite way.
Florida cops talked to...
Pretty quick with my geographical skills right there,
that
right?
That is true. I
Florida,
really like that.
Seattle, Washington.
I want to know...
Oh, they traced his phone to Florida, somebody said.
Oh, but that doesn't mean that he was there.
My understanding is that Gabby's parents saw Brian when he went to confront Brian's parents on September 10th. Yeah, but your understanding. That's
yeah, so I guess that's... I mean, if her parents say, yeah, we saw him, he was in Florida, then I guess I would take that.
I got more things on this.
Okay.
I got the theories, the crazy theories.
Yep.
Some of them making sense, some of them not so much. And also I have some audio from Gabby's friend talking about what she saw as Brian before this all went down. Her take on this Brian. Talk about it next. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Please remind me that we got a birthday in probably the next segment, unless we run out of time on this one. We could end it with, or at least this Gabby Petito talk. If we come to a stop on that, we got some time, maybe we'll do the birthday shout out. Hey, you know what? I don't even know, man. We never usually use Donnie twice
in a week.
In a week,
It might go to his head.
Well, he usually sleeps for 32 hours after a birthday. Well, what happens is after the birthday, Donnie Osmond sings. We take him back down. He humps everything, inanimate objects, everything for like 20 minutes, and then he just falls over like a rabbit and passes out for 32 hours.
Yep.
So you're going to have to go wake him up if we're going to do this.
No, I went and got him yesterday. He nearly took my pinky off. Not by biting, he almost sucked it off.
Yeah. And it's weird, and you can't pull it away fast because then it scares him, and then he doesn't do birthdays for a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's scary, man.
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Text link LINK to 71090. You can watch us live in the studio, plus all kinds of exclusive things at our at-home podcast. Just do it. All right, so back to this Gabby Petito, and I got some more audio here.
Okay.
This is crazy. It's like a Lifetime murder mystery.
It will be a movie.
Why did this? I was thinking about this today because somebody on TikTok said, why is this getting so much publicity? This happens all the time. Why are we just focusing now on this? Which seemed like a rude thing, and that is not me saying this.
Yeah.
But I think there's just so many weird elements to this.
Does this happen all the time?
Right, I don't know. Maybe, is there a lot of missing people and we don't...
Yeah, are there a lot of missing people who are making, documenting their trip on Facebook and Instagram? Probably not Facebook, Instagram, and then all this? Probably not. I know that there are domestics that turn into murder, like somebody dying. That happens, but usually those are pretty open shut.
It's a link, not live. Text link, LINK to 71090.
Stupid. My God.
So I want to talk just a couple theories here. That one theory is really interesting to me, where that somebody was videoing. How, by the way, in 2021, have we not found this Brian guy? It seems like everything is on camera and on film, I was going to say.
Yeah, there are a lot of tapes.
Right.
Well, it's hard to go through all those tapes.
Yeah, that's true. It takes time.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's still area where you could... This is why I don't care if the government is spying on me. That's why I don't care. It's because I'm not going to murder anybody.
Right.
I think they should spy on everybody. Why? Because then if you murder somebody, we can get you right away.
You don't know that. Say that to me when you're not on your pills. Because sometimes you get moody.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't murder.
Probably. There it is.
I can't say 100% I wouldn't do anything.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
If I was...
Yes, I would murder you with my bare hands.
Jesus.
And I would watch your crimson blood pour over my knuckles.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Why? What was the scenario?
The scenario was if somebody was coming at your family, would you murder someone?
Yes.
You murderer?
Yeah, I would murder. I would. I don't know if I'd probably kill myself after, but like...
Why?
I don't know.
Then you
handle that pressure.
Then you don't
I could murder two people.
Because I just got it in my system now, and I need to murder.
Taste for blood like a dog.
Yeah. But then there wasn't a second person coming after my family, so I just strangled my neck.
Mm-hmm. Then they walked away because they're like, that dude's nuts.
Just punching yourself.
Take your pants off right away. Nobody wants to fight the guy that has a happy pull.
It's weird, isn't it, that I've thought about this before, like walking around Costco. During the pandemic, when everybody was like just hauling ass to the toilet paper section, like I mean sprinting there when this place opened, and I went, if there was apocalypse, people would murder each other for toilet paper. It's crazy to think that anybody could snap at any time.
Yes,
and take someone's life.
The pandemic that happened last year. And how everybody reacted lets me know that if there was a zombie apocalypse, done. This country is over quick. You really learned which people would definitely hide a bite.
We're
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God, there would be so many people and be like, you can't tell me this is nothing. I ain't got no bite. And then they turn and kill half the community and be like, damn
it's
it.
my choice to have a bite
And
or
then-
not to have a bite.
And then half the people after they watch it have and be like, that's an isolated incident.
Dude, it's pussing though. You should probably. It's my choice to go get it checked
Yeah.
out.
My infection, my choice.
I want a shirt that says that. My infection, my choice.
Oh, that definitely solidifies everybody's theory that you have most of the STDs.
Not all.
Most.
I got a lot of letters, but not all the letters.
Well, you have an even number of them, which means that they're all canceling each other out.
Right.
Well, at least that's what your doctor said.
Nope. Because if you don't go to the doctor, you may have some bumps, but if you don't go to the doctor, you don't have anything
Those are
but
just
bumps.
birthmarks.
Those are just God's little kisses.
Yeah. Mwah. You know what I say? It's a detergent.
Right. It's just I switched from Tide to whatever a Costco sells.
Yeah. Toad.
It's eco-friendly. I switched to Toad.
That's the issue. That's why the warts are there. It's cheaper because
I
you
get
get
it.
toad warts.
Right.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But either way, I save 17 cents a year.
And a doctor visit.
Yeah. Never hit my my deductible.
Right.
Just don't go to the doctor. Screw it.
So this theory on the Gabby Petito, it's crazy weird to me, and it works in my head because nobody can give me a definite answer. Did anybody actually see Brian in Florida? Did anybody see him with their own eyes? So there's a theory that the parents went and picked up the van, left him there. He tells them everything. Left him there, drives the van back to Florida, then tells the police he's here. They're lawyered up. They're not speaking. And then because nobody's even spoke to him. He's been quiet. Brian's been quiet this whole time. So then the parents say he is in the woods. He left. This is all just parents saying that. But what if he just stayed back and went the opposite way? I don't know. It's just a theory. Again, not my theory. I've just heard it.
I think he's dead somewhere.
Could be.
I think he did go to Florida. I think everything started to get crazy. I think he went out to those woods and he hung himself. I really do.
There's more theories. I mean, the big one that he did do it.
That's what happened.
There's another theory of did you see you were saying this a little bit yesterday, the two women who got killed at a campground that they stayed at?
Yeah, there are other people that are showing up dead now.
These two women said to one of their friends, hey, there's a creepy guy that's following us around. He's intimidating us. And if we are murdered, that's the guy who did it. And they ended up murder. Then theory is he did it. Gabby found out. And then he killed Gabby.
See, I really feel like I think they're two completely different incidents.
Probably. I mean, that's what the police said.
Yeah, where it's just like, I think that's a creepy guy. And I really think that this Brian killed her by accident. I don't think he meant to murder Gabby. I think he got hot-headed. He's 23, so has a soft brain. They got in a big fight. She probably hit him a couple times. That domestic said that she was hitting him, which is still like, dude, those cops should have arrested one of them. Like, really taken them away.
Then there's the lullaby. This theory about
the lullaby.
I've read this book years ago. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. I say Chuck Palahniuk. I really like his books. Fight Club. He did, I forget the name of it, whatever. And he did a book called Lullaby.
Okay.
And they say I don't think that what they're saying the book was really about. I know the book was about a lullaby that if you read out loud, somebody would die. Okay. And then he didn't like having that power, so he's going around on a road trip and trying to take all the books. But he ends up killing people all through the road trip.
Why?
I don't know. I can't remember the book.
Bored?
But they're saying lullaby, he's living out his fantasy of being I think the character's name was Oyster or something, in that book. And then they said, I don't remember the main character never wanting to wear shoes, but they said also, that Brian never wanted to wear shoes.
Don't want to wear shoes either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. This seems like a Gen X or a Gen Z guy. Where he's like, I don't wear shit. I don't wear shoes.
And then you got TikTokers, but I mean, this really annoyed me, this TikTok. And I don't know why, and maybe you can help me.
Okay.
Because this is where I get all of my news from.
Okay.
Is from TikTok about Gabby
That Marcus
Petito.
guy?
No, this isn't the Marcus guy.
Oh.
They're all over the place. I hate how because she's got tons of videos of her talking about Gabby Petito. Mm-hmm. And I think she talked about it once and got likes and loves, so she kept doing it.
Yep.
And
So what did she say? How many people go missing? And
I can't.
we found.
I don't like how she said we found her in 5 days. Like she's working with the FBI now.
Yeah, we won the Packer game last night.
Right. Oh, that's what it is. Here, and then see, like because of TikTok. Isn't this so annoying? Stop.
This is the most entitled woman I've ever heard.
You mean? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean?
Holy cow!
What do you call them? Gen Zs?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of Gen Zs feel like they're entitled.
She did a story on TikTok. She's like, we found her, guys.
We found her in 5 days. Like she believes she did it.
We're gonna get justice and be like, dude, you guys just shared a post. The reason that Gabby was found is because she was murdered, probably in a pretty sloppy way, and we started looking right away. And I say we because that was an accident, but they started looking right away. Other missing people, there are so many missing people that you don't report missing for a while, and half the time they're just they're murdered, and by good people, I guess, like good people who are good at murder.
It's a couple FBI agents that found Gabby are like, whoa, let's settle down, TikToker. We didn't use any of your videos to find her.
But then he was just like, yeah, but what about Flabby Daddy 22? Like, we follow his videos, and that's how we did it. Like, yeah, but that's Flabby Daddy. He's a good guy.
Nothing makes you sound old more than generalizing a whole generation younger than you. Yeah, but you guys are all stupid.
Yeah, but and you'll do it too. You'll do it to our kids. You'll say that Gen Alphas are crazy.
Let me see this. 8098. Let me. Oh, is that the next one? 8098. How old are you?
Yeah. You're probably 20.
He sounds like somebody that we wouldn't like.
Yeah, these people. Well, Lindsay, that makes sense. She was like, he was reading the book Annihilation. It's about a guy who follows and kills women and goes out to the wilderness camping.
Isn't that about aliens? They did the movie with Natalie Portman.
Yeah,
or whoever.
And also, the second Mortal Kombat from the 90s was Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Sorry, that's what it was.
Yeah. But, like, dude, you read books? Like, wouldn't that suck? If somebody went missing in your area and be like, but Jake read a book about murder once, and be like, dude, I just like books. It's a good book.
Probably part of the
TikTok. Do you think everybody who has read that book murders people?
A little dangerous.
But also camps? It's like, yeah, but he was camping too. Be like, well, yeah, people camp.
By the way, that person... 23, yeah.
Yep.
So your opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah. Why don't you just go do a interpretive TikTok dance about it? Okay.
Kidding.
How about
we
you
love
put
you.
on a Snapchat filter with the dog ears and lick yourself where the sun don't shine?
I don't think they do that any longer.
Damn it.
8098, stop. This is what I mean by the Generation Z. Like that. They get mad at that.
Yeah.
Stop being mad at that.
This is my favorite from another Gen Z. We are stupid, but it's our stupid.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like you can own your stupid.
No, we love you guys. We're just new boot goofing with
Yeah.
you. That's it. We're just new boot goofing. Everybody calm down. I got to play some more audio here.
Oh, yeah. And also, in that, he generalized the generation above him.
Oh, nothing makes you sound more like a Gen Z than generalization of a whole.
Everybody older than you is calling us boomers.
What's a Gen Z name equivalent to Karen?
Braxton. Don't be a Braxton.
Don't be a Braxton.
Take a shower, lighten up, and stop thinking that you found the dead woman because you shared a post.
It's just great. It's great. I got more audio I want to play, but now I'm off to another little tangent here.
I mean, that's the same thing as when your mom goes on Facebook and says 1 like equals 1 prayer for this kid, or bet you won't share this post of an American flag. Like, you're not doing anything.
I like different, unique names. But I'm starting to not be able to handle all the uniqueness in names.
Some of them are getting a little out of control.
I think, and I feel, and I think about this every once in a while, that that listener called up and she said her kid's name was Lyric.
Yeah.
I think that is beautiful.
It really is.
If you named Lyric years ago, Lyric, when there was filled with Benjamins and Jasons and Justins. But now you're filling in, trying to be so unique when there's a whole pool of unique names.
Yeah, but maybe that one becomes unique because it's not stupid.
Lyric is a really pretty name.
It's a really pretty name, and there's not an X in it.
I agree, but I feel like it's taken away some of the pretty because every name is different and unique right now.
Yeah, but man, Lyric is the least unique name now, which makes it the most unique. You know what I mean?
Mind trip there. I shouldn't even have got into that because now I got a thing about names I wanted to talk about.
We'll do it. We got to go anyway.
Well, I got more audio from this Gabby Petito.
Well, let's do that too. I don't know.
Fine.
We can do it all. We still have an hour and a segment left. We have an hour and 2 segments left. We can do whatever we want.
All right, I like you.
We do what we want.
I like that. You have put me in a better mood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that was my mouth.
Yeah. Well.
What did you eat? Is that a Cheez-It?
It's my Blistex.
Oh, you
Good
get
luck
bumpy?
Good luck with your herpes type A.
Oh, wonderful. It's a Jake and
Now you
Tanner
have the
show.
complete set.
More of us next. it doesn't say that. Hey, we got to give a birthday here right now. I hope we're not too late. Is Donnie coming up? Did we get him? Oh, I think I hear him actually.
Yeah, I sent Chuck down.
Did you? Okay. Well, I haven't seen Chuck in a while.
I covered Chuck's fingers in peanut butter
Mm-hmm.
to lure him out, and
Gotcha.
so he'd be a little slippier. So when Chuck, because Donnie has so many warts on his hands.
Yep.
That they're basically like he's wearing football gloves.
Okay. Yeah, like we said, it's a Jake and Tanner show, by the way. You can watch us live. Just text LINK, L-I-N-K, to 71090 and get exclusive things, including our live. See us. Make fun of us.
Yeah.
I got to get to the Gabby thing. I want to get to the Biden thing. I got a lot of things to get to that we want to talk about today. I got to do this birthday, and then we got to call this number because I want to see why they're so mad, and I really do. But first, let's get this birthday out of the way. Donnie's on his way up. Let me read what she went on and wrote to us. Her name's Julia. Said, boyfriend and I are silent P1s and a big fan since Tanner in the intern days.
Oh.
Not sure how the Donnie Osmond birthday shout-out requests work. We'll explain that. We're kind of explaining it that usually don't do it twice. Like what I said is after a birthday, Donnie goes back down, humps everything for 20, like inanimate objects. You got to be very careful. Mm-hmm. Falls over like a rabbit and usually sleeps for 32 hours.
Yes.
So we usually never do this, but Tanner ended up doing the peanut butter thing with Chuck and it lured him up.
Yeah,
He's
it's
on his
just
way.
it's easier to send Chuck down there because, well, you know.
Right.
That, well, you know.
I know.
You know.
I know.
You know about Chuck and how tasty he is.
So his birthday, she has a boyfriend.
Okay.
And, oh, Julia, what's a pretty little thing like you dating a guy named Robbie?
I
shouldn't
yeah.
have. I wish I wouldn't have said that.
No, all Robbies are weird. But also, yeah, let's just keep going past...
What you said.
Yeah, we'll just go past the fact that you sexually harassed
I did.
yet another listener.
If I did, that was in a very kind way. That was a compliment.
You know, I pulled a you this weekend.
Oh, I don't like you even saying it like that.
And, well, I told you before, like, my week off, I didn't get a shortage of you or Angie because, like, my cat went and pulled herself an Angie and got a UTI. Mm-hmm. And then at my surprise party, I got sick, allergies to some of the food.
Could have been, yeah. If you eat too much of that taco, fish tacos.
Yeah, and I apologize now, but I kissed a few people on the neck. Like when I'd hug and be like, "Thanks for coming," I pulled a Jake and I would just go.
No, stop! Don't pull a Jake.
I would wiggle my way through their shirt to make sure that I could kiss skin, and I would kiss skin. And I remember one person be like, "Did he kiss your neck too?" And then I would be like, "Now I am."
Last time I come over here. Oh, Chuck's here. Hey, thank you. Thanks. Hey! No! Am I bleeding? Oh, I'm bleeding.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, it's not. Damn it, Donnie.
Donnie, here. Where'd that go? Here, spray him. There.
Oh, God.
See, this is why we don't bring him out in that short time span, Julia, for stupid, ugly name Robbie.
You know scary stuff like that is?
You better be happy, Robbie.
Now I gotta go get Jake another tetanus shot today.
Robbie. You!
Break it down. Sure looks good on you. Robbie! Robbie! Come on, Robbie.
Better be happy, Robbie. I just let him go out in the halls.
Chuck will deal with it.
All right.
It's part of his gig today. I got him one of those things with the neck, like what dog catchers have in movies.
Sure. All I'm tasting is the Donnie spray right now.
Yeah, me too. You know what that is? It's pool water from the hotel.
He's like a gremlin.
Yeah, it's pool water.
Doesn't like water.
Especially
Or
the
sunlight.
pool water from the Quality Inn.
Or is it the water will reproduce Donnie's?
Oh no, I can't remember what that old Chinese man told me.
Yeah. Anyway,
Feed
Robbie
him after midnight.
and Julia, the risk that we just went through to wish Robbie a
Is his
happy
name
birthday.
Robbie?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just I went to school with the Robbie Sutton, and that dude
Yeah.
was crazy.
Well, and the fact that you're a grown man.
Right, Robbie? Are you
Like, I don't know. What's the youngest Robbie you've ever seen?
33?
Or I mean, the oldest Robbie.
30.
And now it's 33.
Now
But
it's
before
33.
That, what was it?
Oh, I don't know.
8?
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Time to grow up, Robbie. Start going by Robert.
I was gonna call that one person, but now I just don't care.
Yeah, I'm pretty over it.
They said something about they don't. Our tangents are the reason why they listen to Spotify in the car, and it's like you're not.
Yeah, you're not, though.
You're still listening to us, you
But
jackwagon.
They also wrote, like, without the internet, we would have never found Gabby. So I guarantee that he probably shared that post, and then he already put it on his resume. Found Gabby Petito.
Single-handedly found her. We did it.
We did it, guys.
I use this.
Hey, good morning, guys. 3430.
Hi.
Hi there. I need to ask a question. Hecking back to Tanner's birthday party, I heard he was motorboating people goodbye. Is this confirm or deny?
Also a fact. I pulled another Jake.
No, that's not.
Well,
This is a story about you. This is your
You couldn't
thing.
make it, so I was
No,
like,
no,
Jake's
no,
not here, so let me do some stuff. So I took my pants off.
That's not. I don't take my pants off.
I laid down and I said, somebody write a 12 on my chest and call me Mr. Sundial.
Oh, no. I'm going to start. That's going to be my party trick, Well. What a wonderful party trick. All right.
Only can be done when you're day drinking, though.
Yeah. I have got to get back to the I got a couple more pieces of audio about Gabby.
Okay.
Also, I want to talk the Biden thing, too. Well, whatever.
Yeah,
Got to
I
keep
mean,
politics out of it,
Yes,
which please
the
do.
mandate.
Yeah, the mandate. Yeah, all right. Well, we got a lot coming up next. Join us in the 8 o'clock hour. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Buy tickets for the JTX. Text JTX to 71090. Just so long.
Yeah, but it's brilliant.
Hey, it's the Jay and Tanner Show. You can watch us live. Text the link, LINK to 71090. Do it right now. Why not? I'm wearing jean on jean. I'm wearing my favorite color. Denim. A lot of exclusive things up there. By the way, the Jake and Tanner experience, we're going to continue talking about it. The tickets available for Friday and Saturday. They keep going back and back and back in the seats and the rows, but you can still get some. Text JTX to 71090. If you're like, what is that? I don't even know what it's us entertaining you on stage. So not just us with microphones and like a
It's
table.
not us doing a radio show.
Right.
It's a whole different kind of show, and it's a lot of fun.
It's just a big party. A huge party. And then we party afterwards. We party before, and then we party afterwards and during. Jake and Tanner Beer from Lionsdale is going to be there. And thanks to Prospera for putting this all together and Meyer Theater letting us do this there. Is there any more sponsors that get Duncan? Is there any more we can throw in? Sponsors? Kelly Davies, if you're thinking about it, she might be there selling you houses.
Yeah, she might bring some of her houses to sell.
Yeah.
I don't know if she said she was going to set up a house table.
Chaz from Planet Fitness is going to be there.
Yeah, he's just going to be doing push-ups.
That's it.
Actually, don't even talk to him.
Yeah.
Just watch him do push-ups.
So I guess police in Florida, this was 15 minutes ago, are going to resume their search in the reserve. I thought they were done looking in that place.
Yeah, they said, I saw yesterday, they were like, nah,
That's what I read.
It's 24,000 acres.
This was 15 minutes ago that they're going to be back in Carlton Reserve, the 25,000 acre nature reserve.
Oh, well, good luck.
You want to hear her friend, Gabby's friend, talk about Brian?
Yes.
So, yeah, let me...
I'm sure it's probably not. He was a nice guy, and I thought he would never do anything like this.
I think, yeah, this first part is her talking about them fighting. And then he goes, and then the person interviewing says, hey, how would, because I'm saying it because you can hardly hear him in the background, but he says, how many times did this happen? Okay. Mm-hmm. Her coming to stay because of a fight.
Yeah.
No, hang on. Crap.
I want to get back to they were going to go line dancing for ladies' night.
Hang on. Whatever. I must not have that piece of audio.
Why do you have ladies' night line dance audio? What does that pertain to?
I will, I'll tell you. 7 to 10 times she's done that in a year.
That's a lot.
That's a long time. That's major red flags into the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the line dancing. I could set this up and tell you something, but I don't know what this
I just want to
pertain.
Yeah.
And then I think the last part is her saying it was the relationship getting worse.
Yeah, probably.
After 7 to 10 times. I do feel when the police, because I found this 911 audio too of, I think before the police had that body cam footage, they were fighting in the middle of the street and he was slapping her.
See, I thought, because some people said that it turns out he was slapping her, but I thought she on the body cam said that, admitted that she was slapping him.
She did, and I'm the person who called 911 which he's the worst person. I couldn't imagine like having a home invasion and then this dude's my 911 operator. He seemed so annoyed about the person saying, hey, I got some domestic violence here.
Okay.
And I don't have it.
Oh, damn.
I wish.
Well, I mean, you talked. You were like, you should hear this guy. He seems really annoyed. But isn't that how all of them sound? Because they can't get excited. They're supposed to keep their cool. But
maybe, but he seemed like he's done his 4 hour. This is his fourth day. What were they doing? Clean your ears out. This guy's a toad.
I don't even know how to answer that.
I don't know how to wrap my head around that question, sir.
You know,
van.
It looked like a van.
It's white.
It was also white.
There's no color to it.
And I'm about to give you the license plate. So how about we stop asking me what the model was?
What do you do with the food?
Yeah, but what do you do with the food? I don't know, Larry. Put it on the ground.
Okay. Is that it? Anyway, so that was the 911 call. And when the body cam footage came out with the police officers, when I watched it, I felt like Brian was the one that was sane, and I feel like the cops felt that way too when they're talking to him. Like, okay, he's the way he was acting and telling the story and being not crying, or it looked like she was. I mean, I'm saying that he was probably gaslighting her, and she was believing that this was all her fault.
Did they have a perfect relationship?
No,
absolutely not. Was she an angel?
No,
probably not. She's dead. So we all want to be like, she was just a victim to the worst man on the planet. Dude, people don't get in fights because one person is the problem.
Right. No, I get that. But when they were, the cops look like they were looking at Brian as the guy who was like, okay, you're dealing with a crazy woman. That's what it felt like to me.
Well, it was Utah.
True.
Yeah. He's like,
is this your only girlfriend?
Is your only crazy woman?
Yeah.
How many sisters she got? But I can't. It's gonna have to change. I don't know what to change. They should have arrested somebody. She should have been taken in, or he should have been taken in. And I know those cops got to be drinking right now, thinking, if we would have arrested her, would she be dead?
Mm-hmm. So, and then this just came in from another TikToker.
Okay.
I don't believe it, because I would think we would have heard it on news.
Mm-hmm.
No,
yes,
again.
the guy sounds reliable. Mm-hmm. The only thing I want that guy giving me information on is how to do a great crawfish boil.
Right.
Or put lemons.
Where can you get the cheapest parliaments at?
Yeah. I go down alligators don't even bite me anymore. I'm immune. I got bit by one when I was a kid, and I can't be bitten no more.
There's that crazy theory about that Brian got eaten by alligators too. So you would never have any closure.
Which, once again, that's just another, just a fun way. People don't want it to be, they need information. And with stuff like this, information's not coming out every day. Because we live in a society of, we could watch Lost right now the entire way through. There is no cliffhanger. There is no waiting 7 days for a new answer. There is no waiting for new information. So people every day need to be given a new source of information. They get bored. Mm-hmm. So people make it up, and then and this guy comes out and he talks about the guy that got hanged.
Another D. Add another D on there.
Just heard it from my buddy he lives in that county because, as you know, only 2 people live there. Them and my buddy, and he hanged it, and he's hanged it.
He's hanged it real good.
He's hanged it, and then it's over. It's sad, as we know, but he's hanged.
Sounds like the guy. Oh my God! I forgot to tell you this.
What?
Oh, the weirdest thing last week happened to me at a gymnasium.
Were you doing exercises?
That guy, the guy that you're sounding like, reminded me of another guy. In a situation happened in the locker room. It was so weird.
And he was talking about how he was hunged?
No.
Yep, that guy, he's hunged. Right over there.
No.
It's a terrible thing. Look at it.
I had to take a shower on Friday because we were going to meet our financial person, and I wasn't going to have a time to go to the gymnasium after work. So I had to leave to go home right away after this, after Friday's show. So I took I went to the gym and took a shower there in the morning before I came to work.
Okay.
Okay. Not too many people in the gym at this time. There's like 4 or 5 people. That's
I know, that's a good time to go.
It is. And usually I'll even get there an hour earlier, and there's only me and the worker.
But it
feels a little creepy.
I'll tell you this. You get there at 1, there's a guy that wears toe shoes, and he has a neck beard.
Oh, I bet you that this could have been this guy, but he was all dressed.
Oh, yeah.
So this guy, I take a shower, okay?
Okay.
And there's that little room there where you can change your clothes.
The big one, the handicap one?
Right.
I take that one too.
Okay, so I change my clothes and I come out.
Yep.
And I got my boots on and everything, and I go pee really quick.
And only boots?
No, I come in with my clothes and everything, and then I got my boots on and I go pee. And the reason I said boots, because if I said I walked right out there, I'm going to hear people like, you didn't wear shoes by the urinal? So it's up to you to believe.
Dude, I once didn't wear shoes next to that urinal.
Yeah.
And then I stepped in a puddle.
Yeah, that's not good. Then you got to go retake a shower or wash your feet in the sink.
Remind me, I have a shower story.
Okay. And this guy, I see the guy behind me, and he kind of looks at me.
Yeah, why is he behind you?
Well, he's washing his hands or doing his thing in the mirror, and the urinals are like right across from that.
Yep.
And I pee, and then I go back, and I grab my stuff, and then I come out to wash my hands. And he goes, hey. And I go, hey, and I thought, okay, here we go.
Here we go again.
And you recognize
Listener.
Mr. Jake Kelly.
Yep.
And you want a picture? And he goes, thanks for not peeing in the shower, man. And I go,
him.
And I go,
I also was going to ask you, why didn't you just pee in the shower?
yeah, I don't know. I would have.
100%.
I would have just done it, but I didn't at that time. It wasn't a conscious thing that I made. And I just went, and then I go, you're welcome. And I went in my head, this guy
has had so many demons about peeing in the
shower. He feels better. You know how some people, when they work out in the morning and then you see people at McDonald's and you're like, I feel better than you right now.
Yup.
Okay, this guy feels better than people that pee in a shower.
Which is weird.
That's his thing.
Because we all do it.
He doesn't, and he feels better than you. That's weird.
I'm not a
right?
fan. I'm not a huge fan of
I
this
forgot
guy.
I wanted to tell you that on Friday, but we weren't live.
Yeah.
Oh, how awkward. And I didn't know what to say, so I'm just like, you're welcome. But now
That's
I
a
judge-
weird answer too.
Well, all I did Friday was in my head walking by people, and I go, oh, that's a shower peer right there. I'm not a shower peer.
Well, not today.
Well, not that day.
There was the one thing on TikTok where the girl was like, "Okay, so we all poop in the shower. This is a known." And then people were just like, "Wait, hold on. We all do what?" And I feel
We all
like
poop in the shower, right?
I hope it was a joke, but I also hope that it wasn't, and she is now learning that she's the only one that dukes in the shower.
Let's tease that really quick.
My shower story?
Yeah.
It's okay. So something happened to me yesterday. It only takes about 4 seconds to explain.
Oh, okay.
But it was, I took a full shower and then I immediately had to take another shower, and it had nothing to do with my newborn.
Did you caca on yourself?
No.
Oh, talk about it next. So apparent when was this? Let me read this.
When was what?
September 21st, this article is.
That's today.
And it said apparently Brian Landry or whatever went live on Instagram for like 3 seconds by accident. People took a screenshot and sent them to the FBI. Is that true?
Hold on. Brian. How do you accidentally go live?
Wait a minute. Gabby Petito's fiance, Brian Landry, had his Instagram account allegedly go live on broadcast a couple seconds of what appeared to be a boat on the water. Oh, let me just see this. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, there is no sound. Shut up. You're telling me that if he had his phone, don't you think they could just track him down and be like, oh, he's in the water?
Unless it's not his phone.
Oh, and he just logged into his account?
Yeah.
He's got a burner phone?
I guess. You buy him at Walmart. I don't understand the accidentally going live. Because like right here. Okay, I'm on Instagram. Let me get onto Instagram right now. To go live, I would have to hit this play thing. Wait, no, that's not even it. The plus. Then I would need to switch it all the way over to live and then go live. There are so many different buttons you would have to do.
Someone's playing music, I guess, on Gabby Petito's Spotify. So
okay.
He can't be still using her phone.
No.
Or, I mean, he probably, maybe has, I guess he had his Spotify, the title was, he added some songs on there that people are digging into, but it was titled Self-Consumption. And I guess he just went on there and deleted the title of that Spotify now.
Why? Because, I don't know, man. I think people want this guy to be this elaborate killer, and I just don't think he is. I think he's a kid that accidentally killed his girlfriend, and now he's running.
I agree.
He's not filling out a fantasy from a book that he read. He's not hiding clues in Spotify. He's not on a boat. He might be on a boat, I guess, but this accidental live. I think I think the internet needs something to hang on to right now.
I don't know. Maybe he did go live accidentally.
How do you? I still don't understand how you can accidentally go live.
I want to know that theory of the Chuck Palahniuk or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying the guy's last name right. I love his books and I've read those. Called Lullaby. And they're digging into that.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. He wants to, now he's this guy.
Well, I want to know
living out that fantasy.
If Lullaby is selling like crazy, or like Chuck's like, holy cow, that was a great thing that happened to me.
Yeah, I mean, sorry for the girl, but I mean, I'm making money on a book again. I didn't have to make Fight Club 2. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. This time we can chat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, yesterday we went out. We were going out to dinner for our anniversary. It's Kayla and I's 7th marriage, 12th together. And I was like, well, I'll go take a shower. So I took a shower. And then, remember how I said my cat has a UTI?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she pees on things.
Mm-hmm.
That's her thing now. She likes to pee on stuff. So I washed myself down, or dried myself off after the shower.
That's some perv's wet
with
dream.
a cat pee towel.
Ooh, yeah, that sucks.
So then I was like, smelled the towel, and I was like, great, now I get to take a full shower and now really scrub myself, not just let the water touch and scrub that one part of my body real hard.
Cat pee stays.
Cat pee sticks with you.
Dude, why aren't you getting rid of that cat?
We are now.
What are you doing with it? Pillow?
I'm going to tickle it until it drowns.
I'm going to tickle it in water.
We're going to give it to the Humane Society because we can't deal, because we already did all the stuff for it or whatever, the treatments. And it's like, I don't know if there's more stuff going on. I can't even afford if more stuff is going on. So we'll give it to the Humane Society. Another family that wants a great cat can have her.
I would put it on Marketplace. Like I said, that's some perv's wet dream.
Yeah, you want to smell like cat pee?
You want it to pee on you?
You want to be surprised with a pee blanket?
Someone wants to know why good point. 5107. This is people digging in. You need to be on TikTok trying to figure out where Brian Laundry is. Why was the towel not hanging up?
It was hanging up. The cat likes to find clothes, like before because we're not all perfect, and just grab our clothes and hang them up right away when they get out of the dryer.
So where was the towel?
It was hanging up, but it got peed on before it got hung up.
So it got peed on. So it was on the ground.
Yeah, after it got out of it was in a basket.
It was in a basket, and then somebody or one of you said, "You know what? This is fine.
Yep.
We're going to hang that back up."
Yeah, we hung up
we use
all the towels
over and over again.
We don't, and it sucks.
Well, you do.
No, it came out of the dryer.
Oh,
and then it was in the basket.
It was sitting in the basket for a little bit,
and then the cat peed on it.
Okay.
We try to keep her outside all the time, but if she gets in, she's like, okay, it's my time to pee. And she gets in, then she pees, and then we let her back out again.
Sounds like your fault.
It is a little bit.
Because you didn't smell the towel before you hung it up.
It came out of the dryer. Why would I smell it? Do you smell all your laundry before you put them away?
Well, I'm confused. Oh, you just grabbed it right out of the basket to dry out.
No.
So why would you not smell the cat urine?
I don't know. I don't know why.
I want to get to the bottom of this.
I was just hanging up towels.
And not even a sniffer didn't work? COVID.
I guess not. It could be COVID. I don't have time to get COVID right now.
That's true. You got a new baby.
I got a baby, and I just took that week off for that, and we have filming and stuff to do. I can get COVID next week.
I'm kind of glad you're going through your thing.
What thing?
Your herpes.
It sucks.
And the reason I'm glad is because I'm dealing with my own thing.
What are you dealing with?
Like I'm fighting off a cold.
Herpes? Oh.
Down herpes. It's flaring up, and we got to film tomorrow.
Yeah.
For Jake and Tanner experience. So I'm glad we're just kind of both going through things.
Hey, does Zach know that he's in a lot of the videos?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Not yet.
Good. We'll deal with that tomorrow.
Do they know what kind of videos they're making?
I don't know.
They signed.
Yeah. You'd think you'd know, and it's like, do you guys know what you're doing? And be like, yeah, Eiffel Tower, the night,
Night at the Roxbury.
What is the movie called? One Night in Zach.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, is that a city? Kind of.
I don't know. Tanner seems like a kind of a dirty guy now. It's from 3086.
I didn't. We just threw it up. We just put it up the towel. And I took a shower after.
So, again, back to the videos that we're making are for JTX. Buy your tickets. Text JTX to 71090. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Did you... So, again, really quick to clarify this, and I'm not saying you are, because I've done what you're saying. You get the towel out of the dryer.
Okay.
You put the cat on it, let him pee on it, and then you immediately take a shower and rub the towel down. Rub yourself down with the towel, the cat pee towel.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's what happened. That's why I don't talk about myself anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. No. We didn't get to the laundry to fold it right away.
Yeah.
Because we have a newborn. Yeah. I can blame everything on him for right now.
A little gripster.
And the old G Money, he...
Ooh, I really like that nickname.
He took up our time.
Sure.
Cat snuck in. Peed on the clothes. Pee dried. Okay? Hang up towels quickly.
Not enough time to sniff.
Not enough time to sniff. Because I don't know... Am I doing it wrong? Am I supposed to sniff everything before I put it away?
Well, you're definitely not supposed to let your cat pee on him to wash him.
No, I didn't let it! It just kind of happened.
No reason to yell. What do you use? I use Tide. What do you use? Cat urine?
Yeah, well, keeps people away.
True. I really like that idea.
So we're going down. We're going to have only one cat.
That's probably better now. You just added a baby.
Yeah, my main bee, Peaches.
Hey, are you getting less sleep, or are you pretty good on sleep right now with the new baby?
Well, I don't get my naps anymore.
Right.
That's what I'm missing the most, is my daily naps.
Well, I always woke you up on those anyway, because your and I nap schedules are completely... Mine are always at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yours are a little later, I think.
Yeah, mine are usually around like 2... because I hit that 2:30 and it's like I need to just snooze out. But yeah, you'd almost wait until my eyes were closed.
Yeah, I always call you to tell you my little nap dream. Hey, I just had a dream. You want to hear it? You're like, I guess. But back to, I want to talk the baby thing real quick. Little Gripster, are you glad that you have him?
Nope. I tried to bring him back twice now.
Yeah.
The fire department just keeps bringing him right on back. It's insane. Yeah, no, he's pretty cool so far.
It's crazy though, right? Doesn't it feel weird? It feels weird. Now you're like, oh, I got 2 of these things now.
Yeah, it was just the other day. Kayla was like, she's like, we need to go to the store. And I was like, that sounds awful. How about you go to the store and I'll stay with the kids?
Yeah.
And I said, kids, plural. Usually it's just like, I'll just take V.
Yeah.
But now, I don't know what this happened to you, and I'm sure it did. When Dewey was born, did you find that your temper with Piper got a lot shorter?
Oh, I told you that.
You said you became a yeller. I didn't know if like...
Oh, yeah. Piper was... And even my mom said, you're going to have trouble with this kid when she becomes a teenager because you don't yell. You don't spoil. You spoil and you don't yell. She doesn't get in trouble. And she's their little angel. Oh, yeah. And then when Dewey got mobile and then Piper, and I feel really bad on this, but she's the older kid. It's always Piper's fault.
Yes.
And we always blame, stop. Why are you being this, that, Piper? And it's like, because you don't yell at the little one. And I asked, Lucas is a kid that has an older sister. He's around the neighborhood. And he says, Caitlin always gets yelled at and he doesn't. Just like Piper's getting more yelled at than Dewey is. And I don't mean to do that.
But, yeah, it just happens. Well, like, V really wants to like play with him and hold him and touch him constantly, but it's like, dude, don't wake up this kid. Like he's sleeping right now. And my fuse for her has gotten so short. It used to be like she kind of gets away with whatever she wants, but now it's like if she comes up and even she's doing something fine, like she used to just jump on me or lay on me and stuff. But if I'm holding him, it'll be V, you gotta go. And I'm starting to say things like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna go throw away half your toys.
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah. No, Kayla said yesterday, I wish we should have called her, because when I got home, she was like, yesterday was so hectic because V had school and that was her first time with obviously being alone with both kids and having a schedule. And Kayla was like, that was one of the worst mornings I think I've ever had. And I was like, and he's not even mobile yet.
Right.
He can't even move. And you wanted to add a third one right away?
Hey, everybody, that's what happens. Jen and Colton, the same thing. And it's like, just have
they added a second one just 4 seconds after the first one.
Right. They're like, should we have another kid? And I'm like, have the second one, then talk. And now they don't want a third one because it's so hard.
They don't?
No. Oh. A couple things here. I have a solution for your cat pee thing. I want to just go back to this. This person said, if Tanner knew his cat pees everywhere, you'd think he would sniff before you use a towel.
I hate you guys.
No, don't hate. I have an idea. Instead of getting rid of the cat, hang up the cat and then just use the cat to dry off with. And then you're guaranteed that it won't be, the cat will have pee on it because the cat already peed on all your linens. So just use the cat as a towel, then hang the cat back up. It's better than putting him in a cage.
Who's going to put him in a cage?
Well, for the Humane Society. I'm saying it's...
Humane Society is it's code for we're going to eat it.
Well, it's better than eating it. Just hang that thing up and use it.
You want me to hang my cat?
Not hang it up by the collar or something. Like get one of those leashes around its belly, the little collars around its belly, and then you just pop. And then it pees all over your linens, but at least you're not drying off with cat pee. And then you can just use the cat. I'm trying. I'm trying to solve some problems.
It's like, don't feel bad about the towel. Even a little sleep deprivation can affect your senses. That's what happened. I was sleep deprived.
The lack
and
of
I couldn't
naps.
smell.
Okay.
Until I got it wet. Wet cat pee is smellier than dry cat pee.
Oh, see, I don't know that. So I'm learning something then.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. More Jake and Tanner show on the way next. And if you have any suggestions on Tanner and the cat pee situation and the towels, let us know.
Yeah, I got it pretty much figured out.
We should re-listen. Hey, this
Ooh.
fall, it's pumpkin picking season at Dunkin'. Dunkin' is the place you need to find yourself this fall
Why?
because they got a lot of things
Oh,
for the pumpkin picking season.
like?
Well, I mean, you could try the new Dunkin' Pumpkin Cream Cold Brew, smooth, bold, cold brew topped with velvety pumpkin cream cold foam.
Okay, well, check. I've already tried that. Love it.
What about the delicious pumpkin spice signature latte, rich espresso topped with whipped cream, caramel drizzle, and cinnamon sugar?
Already tried that. Made it my son's godfather.
Wow. Well, okay. Well, let's just stay away from the liquid. Why not Munchkin treats, pumpkin muffins, and more?
That was my name in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin muffin. But no, I haven't had one yet. So where can I get these?
You can get them at Dunkin'. Not only can you get nostalgia at Dunkin',
Yeah.
you can also get all of those things that we said plus more.
And on this app, I'll be able to find the store that's nearest me.
Yeah, get that Dunkin' app, and also you get perks with that Dunkin' app.
Like what?
It's free things,
Discounted things?
discounted things.
Do I ever get to learn what America's run on?
Yeah, it's Dunkin'.
On the docks! On the docks! Work on the docks!
Morning. Hi. How you doing?
Good.
Good morning. It is the Jake and Tanner show, like that lovely lady just said.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you can watch us live, get exclusive content, get exclusive scams, get our bonus segments. You can watch our bonus segments live even. All you got to do is text LINK, LINK, to 71090. You can see what Tanner's doing right now to the camera. That's just for your viewing pleasure. Text LINK, LINK, to 71090. Before we get into a take from Jake and Tanner, which we're at a whopping $20 today, I wanted to read something that another morning show put up on that radio Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Where we're all a part of and steal each other's ideas and blah, blah, blah.
It's not stealing, they're given.
So he said he was out 2 days last week, right? And his co-host and a couple others filled in for the show.
Okay.
Okay, this is out in Minnesota, by the way. And he said they did a great job. It sounds so different from when I do. It's less structured and more informal. It's just like friends chatting, pretty much like you'd hear on a podcast. A little less prepared, a little less energy, a little less bit kind of thing. He goes on to say, by the way, this is Dave Ryan, FYI.
David Ryan.
He goes on to say, my show has always been tight and structured and super prepped. When a topic or a bit is done or is slowing down, I move to the next thing and bring the energy right back up. It's definitely not a show that sounds anything like a podcast. It sounds like more of a morning show that you're kind of used to. Where you do this, and then you're going to do a game, and then all of a sudden you're going to do War of the Roses.
Let's do the Dirty 30.
Do the Dirty on the 30. And he said, today I read an email from a listener that really got me thinking about the future of morning radio. Will it end up sounding more like a live podcast, or will the energy of morning radio always be a little higher because of the time of day we do our show? He's going on, this is his realization of this. And I feel like you and I have done this. We started
for 2 years.
We started doing this a little bit at KTI, I think.
Yeah.
I think at KTI we started going down that, let's get rid of a lot of the bits more and just conversate.
Yeah.
And we kind of went into it, and it's gotten further and further. And then we really went deep into it about 6 months ago, where we set this up much more like a podcast.
Yeah.
And again, it's not that it wasn't working.
It's just...
But we had a meeting, and I felt like I had to change something because I felt like everything was our fault.
People hated something about it.
So it was like, okay, we should change.
Yeah.
I think that's where radio is going to go, kind of that way. And then it'll make it full circle and come back to all the bits again.
Yeah, it will eventually. I mean, everything...
The fast talking.
It's not entertainment and radio and everything. It's not just a straight line. It's more of a pendulum. You know, we move forward for a little bit, and then we'll go back to where it was before.
Well, in the comments down here, somebody said a rock morning show could get away with this, but not another format. And I'm like, oh, no.
Let's read it.
And we are on a CHR station, and we be doing this. I don't know if it's good. I don't know. What do you like? On the text line, I'm just asking you listening in the vehicle right now, do you like it set up where it's more... It is a different beast than podcasting, just due to the fact that it's live, and we only get you for so much time.
And we have to take the breaks. It's not like a podcast. It would be like if a podcast just stopped,
right,
and said we're going to take a 5-minute break,
and then you come back, and then you're doing something completely different. In podcast world too, you don't have to reset anything.
Yeah,
you know where it's what we're talking about, because I don't know,
it's just there.
I don't know. I want to keep on keeping on with this more conversational, with a sprinkle of radio structure. Yeah. Because I don't like the radio structure. By the way, teasing, if you ever hear me tease, because I gotten taught for so long that from everybody that tease, you got to do teases. Even in that meeting that we were getting yelled at, they were like, where are the teases?
Yeah, if you don't tease, how are people going to know things?
So it's kind of like right when we're getting out of something, it's like, hey, I got a new game called Red Flags. Also, the school shortage rented this type of bus, and it's amazing. We'll talk about it next. Now, I read from Tracy Johnson, who is considered one of the best talent coaches on the planet, don't do teases. Don't do teases, because people live in a world where they get the information right. How awful is it when you're watching TikTok and they go, I'll give you more of it on part 2.
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah, you're out. And that's what you're living in a world now where you get the information now. So that meeting that I was getting ripped apart on, when they said, where's the teasing? Now I'm reading that there's not even nobody knows how to do radio, but everybody thinks they know the rules and how it works. But I don't know what does. This is why it's so confusing to do this career.
That's why it sucks, because we say that we think radio is going to go to a podcast format. Tell people and be like, they want more conversation. People are going to want to listen to this. It's easier to listen to. Nobody's like, you have no idea what you're talking about. People want radio bits. And then Dave Ryan's like, man, I really think that radio is going to go into a more podcast feel. And everybody's like, Dave Ryan's an innovator, and he knows what he's talking about. Or we go, man, teases don't really, because people are either going to listen or they're not going to listen. They like the show. Unless you're teasing money, nobody's going to stick around because you said, hey, we got more Gabby Petito news. People are just going to be like, well, if I want to hear that now, I'll just Google it. And then we're told, where are your teases? Your teases are dumb. Now somebody in a radio magazine says, don't use teases, and they're going to be like, that guy's
the
really
talent
smart.
coach said this. But I do that too with, if I'm trying to get a point across to some of the suits in here, I have to say, big
Dave
market.
Ryan, yeah.
Dave Ryan
said it.
Dave Ryan said this and this, because they will go, oh, okay, well, maybe I should think about that. I don't think anybody knows any rules in radio.
No, but they know who they want to listen to.
Right. I don't know. Let's just keep doing this, I guess. And now we switch gears into a take from Jake and Tanner.
Yeah. Because we teased it. We're giving money away. $20, in fact.
God, you're an idiot.
Who?
You.
I know. Wait. Oh, because of that.
'Cause you
Which
lost.
part? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got none right. I think that's the worst I've lost in over a year.
Sleep deprivation.
I blame that. Yeah.
Somebody said you should pull an alpha move and just pee on the cat.
Oh,
Teach it.
I've been doing that forever.
Oh, that's just a weird fetish you have?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dude, do we have we don't have time. I would love to tell you more about my fetishes.
Okay, well, we can do that. Maybe let's do that on the bonus segment today.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's either now or never?
It's now or never. One of my fetishes is edging people.
Oh, okay. 866-916-0959. If you're feeling smart, it's brought to you by Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage personal guidance through all of your life stages to help connect the dots in your financial journey. Love to see if you're going to win. I loved when you were on that spree of constantly losing, for 2
lost
weeks straight.
Yeah. I think it didn't get over like $30 or $40.
What's your name? Hi, what's your name? 866-916-0959. Oh, man, we're going to fly through this. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Rachel, we're going to go real fast on this, okay? Because we're running out of time. Tanner's going to be leaving the room. What's up?
What about yesterday?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Remember that whole deal with her?
What?
She couldn't win because she just won?
Rachel?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday. Did that got all figured out?
Oh, I don't know. I never
cool.
got anything back. I can't remember.
Okay, I'm leaving.
All right, so Rachel, all right, Tanner's leaving. He's leaving the room. Can't hear any of the questions. We don't want him to hear any of the questions. The reason we don't want him to hear any questions because we're going to ask him the exact same questions when you are done. Now, remember, you can't pass. If you do say pass, so I'm going to take that as your answer. Now, time does play a big factor in this. So when you're stopping down and thinking about your answers, remember at the very end of this, when we're grading these all together, if there is a tie, lowest time wins. Are you ready, Rachel?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Your time begins at 3, 2, 1. What two letters in Scrabble have the highest point value?
Q and Z.
In the movie industry, what does a gaffer do?
A placeholder for cast members.
What bad attitude Sesame Street character was bright orange during the show's first season?
Oscar the Grouch.
How many fingers does a Boy Scout extend in a salute?
2.
What movie contains the line, "Sorry, we would have come earlier, but your husband wasn't dead yet"?
Pretty Woman.
Time.
I don't know.
Pretty Woman. Tanner! I love that guess. All right, hang on really quick. We'll be right back with you. Ready?
Yeah.
Your time, sir, begins in 3, 2, 1. What two letters in Scrabble have the highest point value?
Q and X.
In the movie industry, what does a gaffer do?
Laughs.
What bad attitude Sesame Street character was bright orange during the show's first season?
Oscar.
How many fingers does a Boy Scout extend in a salute?
3.
What movie contains the line, "Sorry, we would have come earlier, but your husband wasn't dead yet"?
Naked Gun.
Time.
I don't know.
All right. Hi, Rachel.
Hello.
Let's go through these, see if you're going to get $20 today. What two letters in Scrabble have the highest point value? Rachel said Q and Z. Tanner said Q and X. Q and Z is correct.
I can't do it again, man.
In the movie industry, what does a gaffer do? Rachel said placeholder for the cast. Tanner said laugh. Laugh like holding up a sign or whatever.
I don't know.
It is lighting.
Oh.
Lighting.
Oh, okay.
1-0. Rachel leads. What bad attitude Sesame Street character was bright orange during the show's first season? You both said Oscar. Both correct on that. How many fingers does a Boy Scout extend in a salute? She said 2.
I swear to God, if it's only 2.
Tanner said 3. 3 is correct.
Yes! Yes!
Tied ball game. One of you got this right. What movie contains the line, "Sorry, we would have come earlier, but your husband wasn't dead yet"? Rachel went with Pretty Woman. Tanner said Naked Gun. Naked Gun. That's what we're looking for.
Yes!
Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All right, take care. There you go. We're going to be playing for 40 when we play tomorrow. More on Madness on the way next. The Jake and Tanner Experience, Prospera. Thank you for sponsoring this. 2 nights, October 22nd and 23rd, Meyer Theater in Green Bay. It's going to be a blast. Big party. Come hang out with us. You can text JTX to 71090 to buy your tickets, or 910, 1210, and 410. We're giving them away. So here in just a few minutes.
People come and asking me, Donnie going to be there? And unfortunately, he will not be there. We're having him fixed that day.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're going to have him fixed. Maybe that'll keep him from running when he gets out. Fingers crossed. But yeah, he won't be there. We're not going to be able to get it because we got to put a cone on him.
For how long is he wearing the cone?
2 weeks.
So he doesn't lick himself?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Moron Madness!
All right. This is where we scour the internet high and low, trying to figure blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Find the biggest idiots in the news. This woman might want to double-check the label on whatever she was actually drinking. Cops and firefighters recently responded to a woman in Florida. She's 39 years old. She was acting strange. When they showed up on scene, she claimed she needed CPR, even though she was fully conscious and running around.
Okay.
So they started walking her to an ambulance, but she broke away and ran off. They decided not to chase her because there wasn't a crime being committed. While they were packing up to leave, someone yelled, "She's stealing a fire truck!" So she jumped into the driver's seat of a fire engine and started plowing into houses.
You're not supposed to do that.
They yanked her out and asked if she was on anything, and she said, "I've been drinking a magical potion that makes me immortal."
Well, she's not dead,
Right.
so maybe she was.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Well, the couple who drinks together stays together.
Yeah.
On Monday in southern Indiana, a man driving drunk, 56 years old, Donald, driving drunk on Monday night. He crossed the center line, struck a tractor trailer headed the opposite direction. Thankfully, neither of them were hurt. After the crash, Donald called his wife. He's like, "Dude, I need you to pick me up." 55-year-old Cheryl hopped into her car, headed his way. She got there. She crashed into his car because she was also drunk. When the cops got there, Donald blew a .28 and Cheryl blew a .22,
Oh my God.
which is about 3 times the legal limit for both of them. They are both in jail.
Hey, we're getting ready to do a bonus segment right now. If you want to be a part of that, you can watch us live on the bonus segment. Go for it. Do it. Why not? Also, you can watch us live every day on this little show we do. All you got to do is text LINK, LINK, to 71090. Somebody said, "I want you guys to do the more relaxed radio, the conversational radio like podcast, but I miss scams and stuff." We give those to you every Friday, and we give you exclusive scams at our at-home podcast.
Yeah.
Text LINK, LINK, to 71090. More Jake and Tanner show tomorrow. We'll be in and out here. A lot more music, though. It's the Jake and Tanner show. Good morning.